what's up, North County? Hey, thanks for tuning in. We are down here in the city of Atascadero. We're right here in front of this awesome building at the Sunken Gardens, and we're here for the ribbon cutting of the El Camino parking project that's been going on down here for the last year. And I'm sure you guys have all seen it, been a part of it, questioned it, and well, complained, all that good stuff. But it's awesome, guys. This is an amazing opportunity for downtown Atascadero. All the businesses around here have been thriving. We've been talking to a lot of the different owners, which we're going to have on after all the presentations and the ribbon cutting. And everybody is very, very excited about the downtown area here in Atascadero and the growth and the community involvement and the people coming down here and coming into all these different locations. We've got Mr. Q's, we've got Celio, we've got Streetside, we've got axe throwing right up here, we've got skateboard shop, we've got Sylvester's, we've got breweries, we've got all kinds of stuff all the way around here. So, guys, if you guys haven't been down here to the city of Atascadero, cruise down here, check it out. They've got a lot of stuff going on. They've got so much stuff going on and coming up. They got the cheerleaders out there, so we're going to tune it over to the ribbon cutting, which is going to be going on right across the street. And pay attention because we're going to be on here afterwards with a little bit of our guests. We're going to have Lorelei with the city of Atascadero. We're going to have Don, Mr. Q's come on over here. We're going to talk to the gentleman that has the axe throwing, guys. There's axe throwing down here in Atascadero, so you can come down here, drink some beer, and throw axes and let your aggression out for the week. And they have food. Then you got Celio over here, which is their rooftop bar, which has amazing food. You go up the street, actually right across the street, I want to talk about Sylvester's Burgers. So if you've never had Sylvester Burger, oh my gosh. Okay, Sylvester Burgers has a monster menu. They have a heart attack burger, which is our family's favorite. It comes with 2 patties, it's got cheese, it's got lettuce, it's got tomatoes, it's got an egg, it's got bacon, it's got avocado. You can't possibly get your mouth around this thing. And they have something called a pounder that if you come there and eat this pound burger, 1 pound burger, you're going to be able to walk away with a Sylvester shirt and probably a full belly, and you're going to be excited about it. But, you come down here, you got Tin City Beer Company right here. We're right across the street, Marv's Gas Station. Marv's Gas Station probably has the cheapest fuel in the North County. So, but we're going to tune it back over here. We've got the city of Atascadero, we got Lorelei, and we are What's Up North County.
And we will also have our national anthem sung by our very own Gary Bourgeon with Mechanics Bank. Here's everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the ribbon right here. This will also act as our stage. So if anyone would like to just relax in some Adirondack chairs, and we can open up the stage a little bit and let more people in, but just feel free to relax and scoot back just a tiny bit.
Thank you, Lorelei. Hi, I'm Jim Lewis. I have the privilege of serving as our city manager, and I've been having a ball with all of you just now, enjoying socializing in the party. So we have some great comments. We're so proud of today. We're proud of our community. The council has been tremendously leading this effort, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But Gary, you want to sing the national anthem for us? We'd love that.
All right, if everybody wants to face the flag that's right behind you. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Gary, that was awesome. Gary's the manager of Mechanics Bank, so he's one of our downtown merchants too. I hope you keep your day job because you're really good at it, but your voice is amazing. As we start today, I want to introduce the City Council and our supervisor. If they can come up, we have Mayor Charles Bourbeau. Come on up, thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Mark Derez, Councilmember Susan Funk, Councilmember Heather Newsom, and Councilmember Seth Peak. And I also have Supervisor Moreno, who is a mayor, as you know, for many years, and was the mayor when this project got started. And so, you know, I think it's leadership and just steadfastness and vision that this City Council had that has delivered this project today. And on behalf of the staff, it's a privilege to work with all of you. I do want to share why we did this just quickly. This started out as a safety project, really trying to make it safer for our children from the middle school and the high school to cross a 100-foot state highway. That's what was running through our downtown. And then we built the state highway, and we still had a state highway. So it was time to really put the street on a diet. In addition to that, we added over 125 free parking spaces to our downtown, and I think the council is going to always keep them free. You know, so we're easy to park, we're safe to walk through. We added some great environmental amenities and over 25 trees, many of them native, to add shade to cool down downtown. Each of our storm drains have gravel and sand and actually clean the water as it discharges back into the water table. And really, it's just, this is our living room. You know, Atascadero is authentic, it's genuine, and now we have really completed our living room, places to walk and sit and enjoy. It was a $12 million project, mainly of state and federal money. We were very competitive in getting some of that money, and I do want to talk about that quickly. We have Clint Wyrick from Senator Laird. Senator Laird was very helpful in getting us several $1 million, so we appreciate that, Clint. Let's give Senator Laird a hand. We have Diane Zanatti from Congressman Panetta's office. He also worked to get us a couple $1 million for this in transportation money from the federal government. So we appreciate Congressman Panetta. The San Luis Municipal Council of Governments was huge in delivering money to make this a corridor that is safer for pets and bikes. So thank you to the San Luis Municipal Council of Governments. James Worthy is here. Thank you so much. And I just want to thank a few staff people before I turn it over to the mayor. First of all, this was designed by the Wallace Group and KTU Plus A. They did a great job designing this. Philip in Engineering were the people out here watching every day, making sure it was being built as it should have been. Thank you to Philip in Engineering. And to Sousa Construction, Steve and his team did a great job building this and finishing darn near on the buzzer on time. And so really appreciate them. I'm pleased to share to the City Council this project did come in with some coins left in the jar, so we did not go over budget. So always glad about that. It's always good to be very cognizant of your tax money. I want to thank a few people on our team. Nick DeBar, our Public Works Director, your leadership was huge. On his team, Brian Betts walked this every week and making sure our business community was heard, along with Lorelei Capel, our Economic Development Manager, and Laura Christensen, the soon-to-be Assistant City Manager. She really made sure we were communicating closely. Jerry Rangel and her administrative services team processed $12 million in bills, and we really appreciate them back there. Thank you for paying for this. And you know, the dude, humble, our capital projects and engineering manager, Ryan Hayes, was the day-to-day project manager on this. And Ryan, he's back there with his family. Thank you for building the city an amazing project. You should be very proud. I'm so glad your family's here. So with that, I do want to turn this over to Mayor Bourbeau to speak about what this means to our community.
All right, thank you, Jim, and thank you all for coming, because this project's for you, the residents of Atascadero. And so we hope you enjoy it and are as excited about it as we are. So Jim talked a little bit about how it was done. We want to talk a little bit about what it means to Atascadero. Well, first, it does mean pedestrian safety. You know, I've heard some people actually skeptical about that, but you think of how much safer it is for our students who come out of the tunnel here when they get out of high school, or come this way when they get out of the middle school, how much safer it's going to be to cross here, how much easier it is for pedestrians, but it's only a single lane to get to that next safe spot. So this is going to be a significant enhancement for pedestrian safety. If you're like me, you've probably seen a close call right here with a kid on a bicycle or a kid walking. So that's kind of probably the first most important thing about what this brings to Atascadero. But the overall thing is it brings a sense of place to our downtown, a sense of a focal point that's welcoming and beautiful, especially as the trees get a little bigger, but the parking spaces, just the ambiance here is just going to be much improved over 100-foot wide right-of-way asphalt. So I think you'll all agree, even the skeptics, that as this grows in, it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. It's going to welcome people into our town, and it represents a public investment. And for example, with the 100+ free parking spaces, that there's a public investment that's going to lead to benefits for our local businesses here. They're excited about that, and we did this as quick as possible and as best as possible to avoid minimize the impact on them. But now it's going to pay dividends for them in making it easy for people to park and come to their businesses. That's going to bring that public investment is going to bring more private investment in the form of new businesses and additional restaurants. And what that leads to, frankly, is more money staying in our town. And those of you who have been around a while realize, 10 years ago, where'd you go to dinner? Sometimes you thought, well, we're going to go out of town to eat dinner. Now you don't think that way anymore because your first thought is there's plenty of restaurants in downtown Atascadero, and there's going to be more coming as a result of this project. So that's exciting. And why is that important? Not everything is about the money, but yeah, there is a significant money component here because when you spend your dollars locally, you're supporting local businesses and you're supporting the city in terms of sales tax and all that, which allows us to provide the services you all want. And yeah, we do want to attract some tourists, but we're looking primarily that this is going to keep more residents in town spending their money here. And that's just a really good thing. And it means more services for you, so you don't have to go out of town. You don't have to get in a car and go somewhere to get something and have a nice meal. So we're super excited about what this is going to bring to our community, and I hope you're as excited as we are. And I'm really looking forward to it. And with that, I want to turn it over to current county supervisor, former mayor Heather Moreno, who was totally on board with this and was a big proponent and backer of this project from its inception. So, Supervisor Moreno.
Thank you, Mayor. What a great day for Atascadero. This is fantastic. As someone who was on the council when we approved this, it is incredibly rewarding to see this day come about. I thank the staff and leadership in Atascadero for the vision, the persistence, and the hard work that it took to make this a reality. And thank you to the businesses. Your patience, your adaptability, and I think mostly your belief in what this could be were critical. And thank you. I know it was tough on you. This project has always been about the things the mayor talked about, Mr. Lewis. It's safety, it is access and parking, but most importantly, it is a walkable downtown. It is a place you want to come to rather than drive through. And that's what we've always wanted for our downtown. So thank you all for being here. This is more than an investment just in our downtown. This is an investment in our community and who we are. So enjoy the evening. I want to bring on Mr. James Worthley from Slowcock. Again, being a Slowcock board member myself the last six and a half years, projects don't always come to fruition. Things happen, prices escalate, something falls apart, and projects just stay on the drawing board. And this one didn't, and Slowcock is a big help with that. So, Mr. Worthley.
Thank you very much, Heather. I have multiple board members here. Thank you all for being here and for supporting these type of projects in Atascadero as well as throughout the county. I am so happy to be here. My name is James Worthley. I'm the Deputy Director of the San Luis Obispo Council of Governments, and I bet, like a lot of you, my kids walked, biked, or the Camino Real, and up and down behind me. So we're all excited to see this happen. The project is now completed. We're so happy that we could have played a role, and our role was to bring $2.5 million to the project to help it finish and be completed. Now, large-scale infrastructure projects get a lot of attention. like to see smaller projects that residents use and see every day that make the biggest difference in our daily lives and give us pride in our communities. SLOCOG offers grants, and with those grants, we're able to do projects like this in your downtown and other downtowns across the region. And priority for us is given to the broad investment structures and goals set by SLOCOG and the cities. Each city and town county have their own unique downtowns. They all want to do this. They're all looking at you now saying, we want that. You are leaders now in our region, and we want to deliver more of these projects. But as the gas taxes continue to go down, we're going to be challenged to do projects just like this. We're going to have to see how we fund this in a new way, or we're going to see these projects fail in the future. I want to say congratulations to the city staff, and residents of Atascadero for this great project, as well as all the partner agencies and investors in this project, and for this phenomenal project. Thank you.
Thank you, James. My name is Josh Koss. I'm the President and CEO of the Atascadero Chamber. And before I begin my remarks, I just want to say I have never seen so many people come out to celebrate sidewalks and trees. This is great. This is great. I love it. And parking. Thank you. It is great to see all this parking. But after everything we've been through, I totally get it. Today marks a truly historic moment in the time for our city. These improvements, this new building, when we think 20 years from now, what happened to Atascadero, when the change really came, I think it's this moment, and we should all be really excited and proud of it. But this is more than just new sidewalks, trees, lighting, and benches. This is a transformational step towards downtown Atascadero. And today we're not just simply cutting a ribbon, we're opening the door to a new era of economic growth, community pride, and business opportunity. To our downtown business owners, thank you. Your patience, your grit, your resilience during the construction process has not gone unnoticed. We recognize the challenges this project posed, and we are deeply grateful for your commitments to sticking with it. You are the heartbeat of this district, and this moment belongs to you as much as anyone. To the city of Atascadero, thank you for your vision and your leadership. This investment in our streetscape is not just an investment in infrastructure, it's an investment in our people, in our businesses, and our future of Atascadero. This project sets the foundation for long-term viability, attracting new entrepreneurs, welcoming more visitors, and creating a vibrant, walkable downtown that we all are proud of. This streetscape represents more than concrete and landscaping. It reflects a belief that economic development starts with infrastructure, that when we create beautiful, functional, and inviting spaces, we create opportunity, we attract investment, we cultivate community, and we build momentum. So on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and the entire business community, I want to say how proud we are to have played our small role in this exciting chapter. Together, we are writing the next story of Atascadero, one filled with innovation, collaboration, and success. Let's celebrate today and get down A-Town.
Thank you, Josh. We're about ready to get down. Council members, if you can come out here, 805 Dancers Council, representatives from Larry and Panetta's office, if you can come forward. We're going to cut our ribbon here in just a second, and you all can get yourself positioned here. Come on, James, come on. And while we're doing this, if you have a glass to raise, we do have some Martinelli's over here if you'd like to get some after, but if you have something now, and I know that many of you do, because I was talking to you beforehand, if you could, before we cut the ribbon, we're going to do a quick toast here, and the mayor, you get in the middle there. Council in the middle, supervisor, council members. Okay, great. And so raise your glass as we celebrate our community, our momentum, and our future we're building together. Cheers to Atascadero. All right. And Mayor, count 3. You cut that ribbon, sir. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everybody. We have parties everywhere on Traffic Way, Entrada, on El Camino, A-Town. Let's get down. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. Man, that was awesome, guys. The ribbon cutting down here in Atascadero. El Camino Real parking project is complete. Guys, come on down here. There's so much stuff to do. We've got so much stuff coming up just tonight. I mean, if you guys are just hanging out at the house right now, checking us out, come on down to Atascadero. There's plenty of parking. There's plenty of stuff to do. There's people walking around. By the way, guys, just to let you know that this is a open container city, okay? Right? I didn't even know that. I grew up here, okay? This is an open container city, meaning you can walk out of any restaurant here with your cocktail and walk anywhere you want to, and they don't care because this is one of the few towns in the state of California that you can do that. So, yes, and but like I said, guys, this is downtown Atascadero is kicking it off. We just had the ribbon cutting. We had the mayor. We had the manager. We had everybody down here, and everybody is down here. There's so many people down here. I'm probably gathering. On the other side, we probably got about 1,000 people here easily, guys. Hey, we are What's Up North County. Thanks for following. Click the little like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we're going to take a commercial break, and we will be right back to What's Up North County.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, what's up, North County? We're down here in the city of Atascadero. We've just did the ribbon cutting for downtown parking area. Guys, get down here. There's so much stuff to do and fun stuff to happening. We got Kyla with Specs by Kyla.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For sure. So tell me about your business. So you do some, you're not just a traditional eyeglass place. You do some,
Yes, I have some
stuff.
very funky, unique styles. I support independent eyewear brands, things you can't find everywhere. And Atascadero has been amazing for my business.
You've been out here for what, 2 years?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started during the COVID era.
Pretty much, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So tell me about, where do you source your eyewear from?
I've been to international trade shows. I went to one in Milan, one in Paris. There's also some in the United States, New York City, San Francisco. Yeah, all over the place.
No kidding.
But most of my brands are from Europe.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you physically touch those before you bring them into your shop?
Yes.
To make sure you like them?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Quality and just connecting with the company as well, like the owners and designers, it's a very personal thing.
So tell me about some of the unique eyewear that you have. I mean, you're wearing one right now. Who's that by?
So this is a brand called Alem. She's from France, and they're inspired by the Bauhaus School of Design, so very subtle details. The frames I have on are like an aqua color, and there's engraving on the sides. Another one of my favorite lines is Nina Muir. They're from Spain, and they're made out of birch wood. So the frames are actually wood, and they're sealed with an epoxy resin. So they're just very lightweight and very natural looking.
Well, look at the camera right there so people can check
out
your,
I didn't realize we were
your eyewear. Yeah, we got the camera right over here.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So tell me about the prescription side of it. So are you able to put the lenses in there? Do you just sell the frames? How does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm just an optician, so I don't have a doctor in my location, but I can handle your prescription if you bring it to me from another doctor. I can make the lenses. We can actually cut the lenses in our shop. We have an edger, it's called.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I can handle everything. As soon as you get your eye exam, we can take it from there.
No kidding. I did not know this.
Yeah.
So how do you put the lenses in? Because I know the Xyle frames, you have to kind of
know
stretch.
the term.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job.
I was an optician for quite a few years.
Oh, okay.
So,
Awesome.
how do you do the wood ones?
We have to slightly undersize the lens so there's not a lot of pressure put on the wood because otherwise it does chip. So it's definitely been a learning curve, but undersizing it just a little bit, and then there's a groove that it snaps into.
Wow. So you do the whole thing. Do you do rimless as well?
Yes.
You drill them out yourself?
We do not do drill mounts in-house. I can send those out. Yeah.
Wow.
Haven't gotten to that point yet.
Wow, that's awesome. So you're really only doing like single visions.
I can do progressive too.
You can do progressive there as
but
well?
I do get those lenses from the lab.
So you don't send the frames out to have the labs put the
It
lenses
depends
in,
on
right?
what I'm dealing with. I do both. Usually I cut the simpler single vision lenses in-house, and then I'll send the progressives out.
Awesome.
So
Kyla, where are you located at?
I'm at 5808 Traffic Way, and it's near downtown in the El Paseo Courtyard, so right around the corner from here.
Awesome. Well, guys, hey, if you guys are watching and you guys want some unique eyewear, go down there and check out Specs by Kyla. Just take a right, take a left, depending on which way you're going. Down Traffic Way, it's going to be right on the left and or right side, depending on which way you're going. In the little plaza down there.
Yes.
Look for the brick buildings, right?
Yeah.
Right across the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're right across the street. Go check it out and, be unique. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
Thank you.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in the Atascadero. We're down here on El Camino. We just opened up. We just ribbon-cutted the new parking project that's been going on for the last year. We got Lorelei here. Lorelei, what do you think about what's going on here today?
Honestly, I'm just really impressed that everybody came out to see what this was all about. We've heard a lot of things, good and bad, and what the heck is this over the last year. But honestly, now that people are starting to get it, I think they're ready to celebrate it and just be done with construction. So I'm just glad everybody's here.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Like Josh mentioned that, this is a lot of people for a ribbon cutting.
It is, and it's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and people are just getting off work. So I think the party is really going to get going when the sun starts to set. So we're just getting started.
I think so, too. You got some amazing businesses down here. So can you just run through just a few of these businesses? Tell me, we've got all kinds of great places.
Well, let's just start with the restaurants. I mean, if you're hungry tonight and everybody's down here, we've got Mr. Q across the street. We've got Cielo. We've got Kula. We've got Barley and Boar. And then we've got Street Side, our classic. And don't forget Sylvester's. And we even have some sushi down the street. El Compadre, Toshi, Nogi. We actually used to be the place where you had to leave to go have dinner, but this is the place to stay now. And I think with our beautiful ambiance and all the people in the street tonight, it's going to be a great time.
Well, what I really like about this, it's a hometown feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like there's not a lot of, the businesses, the people that are set up with their little spaces and booths, they're all from here. It's all locals.
All of it, yeah. And I feel like we're okay being like the county's living room. I feel like that's kind of happening. We've got Adirondack chairs set up in the middle of the street and cocktail tables. It's like, why not just take over the street and have this be a place to hang out? It'll be great.
So this is a pretty beautiful mid-seg, right down the middle right here. We got some old cars down the road, which we can't pan over to. But there is so many opportunities down here moving forward.
Oh, yeah.
Car shows.
That's it. It could be farmers market. It could be a maker's fair. It could be car shows. It could be a parade route, which it will be on Colony Days. And don't forget Hot El Camino night. So we can use it how we like. Otherwise, we'll just use it for the 100 and something extra parking spaces that everybody else in the county seems to be a little jealous of. We're okay with that.
Right? I mean, because we haven't even talked about down in Entrada.
Yeah.
Like there's so many cool little shops
Yeah.
that you literally
Yes.
have to get out and walk around
Yeah.
and check out these places.
Yeah.
Like you won't even run into, like you got the barbecue place right around the corner,
Yes.
Chef Gregory.
Yep, Chef
right?
Gregory.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Yeah.
It smells delicious.
The smoke is coming our way right now. That is just one of the hot spots. I also forgot to even mention Johnny Boy's Bagelry and Bramble Pie Company. I mean, you can get dessert here all night too. So,
right? And
yeah.
you got Amsterdam Coffee right down the
Oh,
road
yeah.
right here.
We've got a couple coffee shops, but they all have their own vibe. I don't think they're in competition for each other. We've got the kids' favorite spot. We've got the digital nomads typing favorite spot. We've got, the Friends kind of central perk spot over at Brew with a couch. And yeah, it's going well.
So Lorelei, you've
Yeah.
been here with the city of Atascadero for
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So how was that getting into when you started to now? I mean,
So much momentum. Everyone's saying thank you for all the really positive change. And I said I didn't do any of it. I just got here, and it takes that long to turn something into something great. So I've just been shepherding and making sure that we're connecting and communicating with the community, and really just seeing what we can resolve along the way. There's always lessons learned. There's always hiccups. But working with the business community has been so gratifying. Everybody that I've worked with has been wonderful to work with. Really gracious through this construction. It was not easy for our businesses, but I think tonight everyone's actually coming out to support them and show them, we know downtown's open. We want to support you. We're coming for dinner. We're coming to, shop. I hope everyone comes out, and not just now. It's through the summer. It's through the winter. This is our place.
Do you think the wave of complaints have now subsided?
I think people are starting to understand it. They're
Yeah.
starting to understand how this really works, and that's really exciting. I was worried that but people are cautious and they're going slow because they're figuring it out. So less accidents, more calmness in our downtown. If people want to go fast, they go around it, and that works for them.
Well, I think everybody was worried about the parking situation
Yeah.
and, kind of thinking that it's kind of small car.
Yeah.
I mean, these parking spots are pretty big.
The only worry that you have to know is that you're backing out into traffic, and those people will wait for you.
Right.
That's all you have. That's the only learning curve here. You're in the middle of the street, you're parking, and you back out, and people go slow and they wait for you. That's it.
So tell me what's the rest of the evening look like tonight?
Oh my gosh. The merchants and the business owners and the restaurants have completely taken this over. It went grassroots and it went viral. They have 8 hotspots of things they've put together for everybody. They've got a kids zone. They've got a dessert spot. They've got a pottery and karaoke spot. They've got a dance party on Entrada with the whole street closed, and a disco ball photo booth. I mean, there are so many things going on that I can't even keep up with it, and I can't wait to transition to that part of the night. I got to put my disco outfit on. There's a costume contest. There's a dance party contest. You bet I'm going to be part of it.
And every one of these businesses are participating in some way, shape, or form.
Everybody.
Like you go over to street side, they're doing some sort of champagne drink deal for people when they come in.
Yeah, and they're also doing this disco ball scavenger hunt tonight. So if you can spot the disco ball, and I think one of 25 businesses, you are entered to win a prize, a raffle prize that is like valued at over $500. We've got gold necklaces made by Jules Bryant Fine Jewelry that, say 805 or 93422. Just so much cool stuff. I can't even tell you. The whole North County Restaurant Group has gift certificates for people in these prizes too. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to fight for those prizes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to fight.
Well, awesome. Well, Lorelei, I won't take any more of
you.
your time because you got all kinds of
Yeah.
you have all kinds of stuff going on. Night of events of everything, guys. Get down here to Atascadero. If you guys are just hanging out on the couch, having a cocktail, come on down here because it's an open container city, which I love.
It is. Woo!
Right?
Atascadero!
One of the few in California.
Yes, that's true.
Okay? I grew up in Atascadero, and I had no idea
You
about
should be
this.
proud. You should be proud.
I'm stoked about it now.
Well, then, let's cheers.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, hey, it's a great day.
Awesome.
Great job on the project.
Yeah.
The engineer was here
Yeah.
today that put all this stuff together,
Yeah.
and you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
And we're excited about more stuff to come to in Atascadero.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. And thanks for having us down here.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. Hey, guys, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Hey, what's up, North County? We're down here in the city of Atascadero. We just got done down here with the ribbon cutting with the parking project. And Katie, we have Katie here. So
hello, Randy. How are you doing?
We're doing good. So you're just a resident here.
I am a resident.
What do you think
Born
about
and
this?
raised. Born and raised. I am so incredibly excited. The change over the past 20 years, really even the last 10 years, has just been amazing, amazing. New restaurants coming into town. I'm seeing my friends that I grew up with open new businesses that are successful, and it's bustling. It's really fun to see Atascadero grow.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. So you've been down here before, all these big buildings, all these different restaurants. Remember when you had to go somewhere else to go get something to eat or go shopping or just do anything?
It's pretty amazing. You know, now we have the cute little boutiques right on El Camino. We have thrift stores. We have restaurants. It is bustling, like I mentioned.
What's your favorite?
Oh, gosh. I said for food, I would say I love going to Cielo, Barley and Boar. Shopping, Golden State Goods right on Traffic Way. The Traffic Way scene is pretty hot.
Right?
Traffic Records just was in there the other day shopping for a few new tunes.
And there's so much more opportunity for other businesses to come into town.
There is. I know that we have a lot of businesses that are open, and successful businesses will be moving in.
Awesome. Awesome, Katie. Well, thanks for coming on and telling us a little bit of the input from a resident.
Yeah, thank you so much. Looking forward to the dance party tonight. And like you were just mentioning with Lorelei, open container, I call it Atasca Vegas.
Hey, right?
Let's go. A-Town, get down.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County. We're down here in Atascadero. We just witnessed the ribbon cutting down here for the parking project down here in the middle of El Camino. And we got Ben Grant down here with North County Restaurant Group.
Randy, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I mean, what do you think about all these people down here?
You know, this is great. It's a great turnout for Atascadero. I love everybody coming down to see the new parking, see everything that's going on. The business is coming together. We're all a big community, and I'm loving to see it.
So, Ben, tell me about some of the restaurants that you guys have right here in town.
Part of the North County Restaurant Group, of course, I'm the general manager for Cielo and Barley and Boar. So Cielo is going to be a modern Italian with a twist, fresh made pastas, bread, focaccia, all of our pizzas. We have an Eclipse restaurant is a rooftop bar this year, brand new to Cielo. It's available for private events, weddings, rehearsal dinners. It's a nice little cocktail lounge. I'm really excited about that. Then Barley and Boar is going to be more of our farm-to-table craft, kitchen, intimate, date night kind of scenario, monthly menu changes, really just a really intimate dining experience. Some other parts that we have, a street side, colony sandwiches, and that's part of North County Group, but I have a lot of family and community that's here, from the Kula Hawaiian Kitchen to the A-Town Chop Shop, Spent Grain, everybody that's in my building, Traffic Records, all the businesses that have come together for this. It's just been really good.
What was the experience like when you guys this building was being built, and the idea of going into this building downtown Atascadero? Because this was a few years ago, right?
So it was a few years ago. It was before my time. It was a vision brought together by the community and the property owners and my direct North County Restaurant Group. But I've been with the company about 18 months now, so I kind of came in after the fact.
So you've been in the restaurant industry for a while?
Most of my life.
What do you think about downtown Atascadero here?
You know, I love downtown Atascadero. It reminds me of where I grew up, kind of like a hometown vibe. Still kids out on the street, lots of great community. It really makes me feel a lot like home.
Awesome. And so you guys are open later, right?
We do stay open later. You know, we do a late night happy hour at Cielo that runs from 8 p.m. to close, around 10:30, 11 on Saturday and Friday nights.
Which is good because there's a lot of restaurants that close like at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
And then Barley and Boar also does stay open with late night till midnight on Saturday and Sunday.
Awesome.
Friday and Saturday.
And you guys have music, I think, in Barley and Boar?
No live music. No.
Okay.
No.
And what kind of menu do you think that's over there at Barley and Boar?
So that's like your farm table, craft kitchen, local produce, local proteins, really a unique, thriving dining experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have the rooftop over here, which has more of your Italian, you're more of your...
So Cielo is more
end.
like it's a modern Italian with a flair. And then the Eclipse Rooftop Bar is a cocktail lounge, small bites, more of a living room cocktail vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys able to take like big groups or rent banquet rooms or anything like
we
that?
We do rehearsal dinners, birthday parties, everything. Eclipse is actually a great new venue where it's available for rent out for private parties. We've done anything from rehearsal dinners to birthday parties. It's just a really great spot for that. With the Eclipse Bar this year, it's a 10-seat indoor bar, so we have seats inside and outside.
Okay. So this time of year right now is beautiful up there,
it's perfect. Up there, sunsets right now. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of exciting things throughout the fall and winter. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with that space.
And once you're up there, I mean, you'd think you're right next to the freeway. You don't hear any of that stuff.
You know, we've done a lot to mitigate the sound and block out that you don't see the freeway, you don't feel the wind, you feel like you're in a rooftop garden.
Awesome. Well, Ben, tell me again, how does people find you? You guys have websites on both of these places?
Oh, absolutely. Cielo Atascadero and Barley and Boar Craft Kitchen, any of the North County restaurant groups, we're all available through Open Table for booking, and you reach out to us. We're always here.
Awesome. Ben, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
It was my pleasure.
Yes, sir. Let
right.
you get back over to your restaurant.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero. We've just witnessed the ribbon cutting for the downtown parking project, and we have Mayor Charles here with us. So tell us about your thoughts here.
Well, I'm just excited. This is a great day for Atascadero. You're going to get 120 new free parking spaces. It's going to slow the traffic down, which there are some people that don't like that, but that's what we want. We want downtown to be a place you come to, not a place you just drive through. We want you to come down here, enjoy all of the new restaurants that have been coming online the last few years, enjoy the shops, enjoy the pedestrian-friendly atmosphere that we've now have on El Camino instead of a 100-foot wide road, with a lot of cars. We think it's going to be a lot safer for pedestrians, and it's just going to be a great, fun place to walk around, and it's going to energize our downtown business community. And, so we're very excited, and I think our business community is excited. They had to put up with the construction for a while, and that was no fun for some of them, but we're over that, and now they're going to reap the dividends of seeing this new project completed.
Well, I think the growing pains are going to be far behind us here really soon.
Exactly. I think so. I mean, it was, it's just the act of construction, obviously, causes commotion, people feel a little bit put off, even though we kept all the access points to businesses open almost all the time. But now we're over that, and now it's gravy time.
Well, you guys, you guys got a lot of stuff going on downtown here.
We do.
You have your sipping shops, you have all the events that go on in the Sunken Gardens right here.
Yep.
So you guys are doing everything and anything that you guys could possibly do, and doing a great job at it, bringing people here.
Well, we think so, and if I've lived here almost 40 years, but if you've just lived here 10 or 15 years, coming down here what a different place downtown Atascadero is than what it used to be. We could be having this conversation in the middle of Entrada, at 7 o'clock on a Friday night and not really worry about getting hit. Now, the place is full of cars because people are shopping, they're eating, they're sipping shopping, and we do have a lot of events that brings our folks out, brings in people from elsewhere in the county, and the good thing is, we started from a low base where we didn't have a good vibrant downtown, and it means that the people you see around here are mostly locals. We're not dependent, like let's say more touristy places like Paso or Pismo or San Luis, on keep needing more out-of-towners. We're just capturing our own people who used to go out of town.
Right.
And so that's the great thing. We're not dependent on a continual increase in tourism. We're just capturing more of our own citizens, and that's great for our businesses. It's great for the city, but it's great for our residents because they don't have to go out of town to think of a place to eat. 10 years ago they thought, where are we going to go? Well, maybe we'll go to Paso and eat. They don't think that way anymore. Their first thought now is one of our restaurants down here.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's growing.
And it's growing.
And
There's
it's
more
growing.
of them.
Like we were just talking about Entrada. You go down that street right there, you've got a lot of local little small shops.
Exactly.
Like we had Specs by Kyla.
Yep.
Just a little unique shop, and it's Atascadero is becoming that local unique place.
Right. It is, and it just has a hometown feel. It doesn't feel overrun with the same types of things. And with just thousands and thousands of people on a weekend. And while we want more visitors, that's not what this is about.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, awesome.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
thank
you so much. I know you're
Great.
a busy man.
Yeah.
And like I said, great job on this. You guys were under budget on this.
On time and just a little under budget, but under is always better than over, and that's where it happens mostly in government. So we think our staff did a great job of managing this project, and we're really happy with the outcome.
That's
so,
awesome. Well,
all right.
Great job. Have a great time tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
All right, guys. We're What's Up North County.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in the city of Atascadero. We just got done with the ribbon cutting with the downtown parking project, and we got Heather Moreno, district supervisor now, right?
Yes,
You used to be the mayor here.
I was the mayor here for 6 years, and now I'm District 5 County Supervisor. That includes Atascadero.
That's awesome. Well, you're still home.
Yes,
right?
I am, for sure.
So what do you think about all this change? You just came from 6 years down here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just had Charles on, the new mayor.
Yeah.
And it is downtown Atascadero is just exploding.
It is, and it's so rewarding to see this come to fruition. We approved this back during COVID, and it was at a time when Atascadero, our downtown was slowly growing. You had new businesses, small business owners really investing in the downtown, and it was really up to us as a city council to say, well, we're going to really invest in the downtown and make it more of a place that brings more businesses and helps our businesses thrive in our community to really thrive and be able to stay here and spend their money here and enjoy Atascadero and not just be the place they live and then go everywhere else to do everything else.
Do you still have some influence here? with what's going on?
No, not at all.
Not at
not
all.
At all.
But you could be a liaison to the upper council.
I think it's always good for county and cities to work together for sure. But the cities are their own independent municipalities without any oversight from the county. So Atascadero has an incredible team from the mayor and the council to city manager, staff. Something like this comes together with a huge effort, citywide effort, and I couldn't be prouder of the work that they've done.
So when this project was put on the table years ago, was it welcomed or was there a little resistance?
A little of both. I think, people who maybe this is the way it's always been and had a little bit of, I think the biggest fear I heard was around the fire trucks being able to, what if there's a fire, can the fire trucks get down here? Or if there's a fire and we have to evacuate. And so it was really up to our fire professionals and our fire chief to be able to assess the entire situation and put the public at ease that yes, we have looked at this. Safety is not going to be impacted. Actually, we're going to make this safer for pedestrians. But I think that was the biggest thing. The other piece of it was the downtown businesses, they really wanted this. Downtown has typically been a place that people drive through, and we wanted it to be a place that they drive to. And they spend their time here. And our businesses, when this project came before us, they were almost unanimously in favor and could not wait for this to happen. So it's exciting to bring it to them.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of room. The parking spots are huge. Yes. So it's really not, nobody has to fear with bringing big trucks down here. I brought a big truck down here. There's plenty of big trucks down here. So there's all kinds of room. I mean, they did a really good job at really utilizing the space and, putting in these great lighting right down the middle here, which is amazing.
Yeah, the parking spots are very comfortable. I was so pleased to see that. And I think there's always a fear before something happens, are you going to end up with a bunch of compact spaces, or you're going to be driving through and a truck sticking out and you're going to, be white knuckling your way through downtown, and that's not at all the case. So I think now that people can see this, it's here in real life and people are driving it daily, they get more comfortable with it, and I think the acceptance is going to be close to universal.
And you guys are doing a great job on bringing the people in, most of the locals, like we talked about earlier. You see a lot of locals around here, and you guys are doing a great job. The city of Atascadero is doing a great job on bringing those people down here, and just doing a hometown feel down here.
It's hometown, and I also noticed that we tend to be a place that others within the county like to come hang out. So
Right.
Certainly Atascadero has always wanted to welcome tourism. It helps with our economy, but always when I was on council and still today, first and foremost, our desire is to support our residents so that they can stay, spend, and enjoy here in Atascadero. And then as you see, others throughout the county, maybe it's Paso Robles or people in, Oro Grande saying like, hey, it's kind of fun hanging out in Atascadero. So it's nice to be known as that comfortable place for people to hang.
Awesome. Heather, thanks for coming on and spending your time with us tonight. And
Happy to be here.
Let you get out there and enjoy all the festivities that's going on.
Will do. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero. We just got done with the ribbon cutting. The parking is open. City of Atascadero is open. Come on down here. And we have the city manager. We got Jim Lewis here, finally on camera.
I know. I finally made it. I mean,
Right?
good to see you. I've been wanting to get on the show for a long time.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you coming over and spending a little
You
time
got
with
some
us.
good sunglasses going on. You know, we have good taste.
Absolutely. So tell me, Jim, what do you think about what is happening tonight?
Yeah, you know, this is just a night for our community to come together and celebrate a project that's been in the making for years. Literally, things like this take years to plan and talk about, build support for, build funding for, and we've been under construction for a year. You know, tearing a 100-foot wide road, state highway out, and rebuilding it into a completely pedestrian-friendly, parking, landscape, aesthetically beautiful thing took a year, and it's hard. And so I just want to thank the businesses tonight. We're celebrating them for being patient. We're inviting the county back to Atascadero. This is the county's living room. You know, we're authentic, we're genuine, we're cool, we now have plenty of parking. It's a beautiful place to be. We're not pretentious, we're not overrun by tourists. This is where you want to be, especially tonight.
Right? Well, you got all the locals out here.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got probably 1,000, 1,500 people out here tonight.
Easy. And you know, while we have a lot of the stores are selling alcohol and food on the sidewalk, parties start up at 7. So several businesses have disco parties, the costume contests. So we are really going to get down at 7 o'clock here in Atascadero. So don't think you missed it. We're just ramping up.
So Jim, you're newly the city manager here, right?
Yeah, so I've lived here over 20 years. I'm raising my family here, so I'm gray and orange through and through. I did take a little hiatus. I was assistant city manager here for 8 years.
Okay.
And then I went down and was city manager in Pismo Beach for almost 11 years. We rebuilt the pier, the letters, Shell Beach. Had a great time at the beach, but I always missed being home. And so when my predecessor, Rochelle, retired, I was thrilled to have the opportunity. The mayor, who you just talked to, and a few others asked if I'd be interested in coming back. And it's the honor of a lifetime to be city manager in the town where you're raising your family.
How do you compare, like, being down there in Pismo, which is a very touristy area, to an Atascadero, which is...
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, I'll always love Pismo Beach, big part of my life, great place. It's like Disneyland, right? You're running Disneyland. It's pristine. It always looks good. It's full of visitors. But Atascadero is a real community. We have a high school. We have journalism. We have a paper. We have families. We have active churches. People actually live in the units here. They're not vacation homes. You know, I mean, this is a real special, balanced community. And so to be part of that, getting to serve that community in this role is just magical.
So, Jim, what kind of other projects are coming up in Atascadero?
Yeah, so this was the big one downtown, but we're redoing our general plans. So that'll be before the council in the fall. That's going to allow us to build up. So you're going to start seeing 4-story construction around downtown,
Really?
which will beget more people to go to more restaurants. We have 3 restaurant projects going. We have one near the city hall right behind us here. There'll be 3 stories.
A restaurant back there?
Yeah, it's going to be right near Centennial Plaza. It's going to build over the bridge. So I'll have a restaurant on the first floor, banquet room on second, some offices, a distillery, and luxury apartments up top.
Oh, wow.
We have a steakhouse and 9 apartments going in just above Brew. We have a food court going in at the old garage. They'll have some Asian dishes, and that'll be really cool. We have a gelato and another restaurant I can't say yet, but it's going to be very popular in the old, next to the paint store. The big grocery store, Valley Fresh, is opening up this month, finally. It's going to be amazing quality meats, cheeses, prepared foods. So there's a lot going on.
So you're kind of here at the opportunity time for the city of Atascadero, because, I mean, the growth that Atascadero has experienced in the last 10 years has been astronomical.
Yeah, you know what's neat about it? So in my first time around the sun, I call it, right? I had the privilege of working with Wade McKinney, who was city manager. I was assistant manager, and I was in charge of economic development. So a lot of the seeds that you're seeing, the flowers that are growing today, we planted, 15, 16 years ago. So to see those things finally come to fruition, we planned it, I left, people did great work, like Rochelle and Warren Frace and others, to continue the planning, Phil, Nick, and then here we are. You come back and actually implement it and get it going. It's great. Economic development is the part of the job I enjoy. I enjoy putting people together. I enjoy recruiting businesses. I enjoy creating city policies that allow business to thrive. Our city council is amazing. I know you've talked to them. All 5 of them are good, committed leaders. We're all rowing the right way, and it shows.
Well, it's pretty exciting, born and raised in Atascadero, to see the change just in the last 20, 30 years I mean, it's like a whole new city.
Oh yeah, and we, like I said, honestly haven't seen anything yet, because I think one of the things that's important is for people like yourself who are from here, we will always look and feel like Atascadero. We will always be authentic. We'll always honor our history. We'll always honor this building. But we always can be better and have more places to eat, more places to dine. I hear so many times people, don't want to go down the hill. They don't want to pay for parking or go up north and hang out with Orange County on the weekend. They want to be right here. And so we're building this community to be that place they can.
Awesome. Well, Jim, before I let you go, is that place haunted?
Some say. I have not seen a ghost, and my office is on the 3rd floor, kind of right behind us. But some say E.G. Lewis's typewriter or chair may move. It's in the mayor's office. People have heard the elevators open up when nobody's in the building. I'll let your watchers and listeners think about it.
Ghost hunters.
I can't say it isn't.
Awesome.
Great
Jim,
to be on your show.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
a bunch.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for being
and
out.
coming out here and let you get back to all this festivities.
And
that's
come
going
on out here. If you're like hanging out going, I missed the party, it is just getting started. So get yourself out here and party in downtown Atascadero. I'm going to get down right now. Good
There
being on
you
the
go.
show.
Awesome, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Information about the community.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero. We just got done with the ribbon cutting. The parking is open. Downtown is kicking it off, guys. Come on down here. There's so many businesses. Everybody's open. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. Grab your cocktail, cruise around, because it's an open container city, which is awesome. But we got Roy here. So Roy is with the Chamber of Commerce, but Roy, most importantly, he's out of towner.
Yeah.
Right? You're not from here, so.
Well, I'm not far from here. I actually hail from Paso Robles, just up the road, about 15 minutes. And I joined the Atascadero, City Chamber of Commerce because I'm a firm believer in supporting the growth of business. They make vibrant, beautiful communities like what you're experiencing here tonight. And we are a really valuable resource to people out in our community that want to get into business, want to be an active part of our community, and help build the economic infrastructure of what keeps us such a vibrant place. Not only is it a beautiful place to live, anybody who's out there watching us knows, hey, this looks great, and it is. It's more than that. It's about how businesses contribute to our local culture, the restaurants and the food that they bring, the services that make, doing different kinds of things in our community great. So those are the kinds of things that our Chamber of Commerce really sponsors and supports.
So, Roy, tell me, what do you think about the parking? I mean, I know there was a lot of grief in the last year. I know the chamber kind of fielded some stuff, even though you guys didn't have really anything to do with it, right?
Well, we were supportive of all the businesses as they had to kind of do the long slog through the construction. And we know it was difficult for them. We really thank them for their patience and their cooperation. And that's really part of the reason why we're out here sponsoring what's happening today with this event, along with the city, to kind of encourage people to come out and experience what's been made, what's been built here, to make it a more walkable city, more family friendly, and more accessible to the businesses that are happening and the ones that are part of the new buildings that have been constructed here downtown. So really big part of our mission at large to foster the growth and support of all these businesses. It's been a bit of time to get it done, but I'll say this. The contractors did a remarkable job of finishing the project on time, which is really important to all of our community here.
Right, and under budget.
Slightly
under budget.
Slightly under budget is always great, right?
Absolutely.
No one ever complains about the bill being a little less. So, all good stuff.
Well, we just had Jim on here, and he's telling me a little bit about some more stuff going on down the road here, around down to East Mall.
Yes, so
it's crazy.
Lots of development happening here, not only on this side of town, but down towards the south end of town. that's new business parks that are being put together, new retail frontage that's happening. It's really about keeping Atascadero a vibrant community that, is creating more growth and making this a really, how does one say it? I guess there's only one way to say it, a magical place to be.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a magical place today. I mean, you just look around, you see the buildings, you see the ambiance around us, you see, I mean, there's so many people down here having a great time. You got, the old cars up the road. You got plenty of parking, obviously. Right now we get the road shut down a little bit.
Right.
But the party's just beginning.
Yes.
Right?
So let's send out the invitation to everybody out there. You haven't missed it. Just like Jim said, if you're out there and you want to come on down, they're going to be going on until about 9 o'clock. So please come on down and enjoy it. This is all built for you.
Awesome, Roy. Well, thanks for coming on, and appreciate what you guys are doing for the small businesses here in town.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Guys, hey, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero. We just got done with the ribbon cutting. Parking is open, and we got Josh Cross here. Josh, parking's open. Downtown Atascadero is open, ready to rock and roll.
135 new spaces, baby.
135 new spaces.
Yeah. Come down. The parking is, well, some of it's closed tonight, but it is open to the public outside of today.
Yeah, and it's the parking. I mean, everybody was worried about it being small. Everybody was worried about congestion. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm down here in a big truck and no problem.
It's just one of those things that sounds wild until you experience it, and you see that, in fact, cars are driving a little bit slower. There's plenty of time to cross safely, and so it's working out. And I see the naysayers about the parking have come around, and now they're like, oh, now I get it.
Well, I think you just hit it on the head. That's an important part right there, is walk around safely. Right? I mean, prior to this, cars were flying down the road.
Right. Absolutely.
And so now, I mean, with the it's gonna slow people down a little bit, and there's plenty of walkways across the way. I mean, it's gonna be safety 100%.
We absolutely needed it. East Mall and El Camino. We've got all the junior high and high school kids crossing the street, going back both ways, and it's probably one of the most challenging and unsafe intersections in Atascadero until now. And now it feels much more manageable for people to see students crossing the street and for students to see cars. So it's going to be a much safer way to get people to cross.
So, Josh, I know you guys weren't necessarily part or had control of this project, but you guys definitely fielded some calls, and
we sure did. Yeah, well, what the Chamber of Commerce did, we knew early on this was going to have a big impact on the business community, and so through some sponsorships, including Souza Construction and a few others, we were able to support downtown businesses by buying about $8,000 worth of gift cards, which is well over 200 or maybe more than that gift cards, and we did a gift receipt program. So people spent $100 and they got to come to the chamber and pick out a $20 gift card. And through that program, we collected $68,000 in
wow.
receipts. So we turned that that $8,000 into $68,000 in economic stimulus into downtown. So we're really proud of that.
What kind of feedback did you get from the local businesses down here during this project? Because you guys were putting on a lot of stuff, like you were saying. You were doing the gift card, you had the sip and shop, you had so much stuff. I mean, you guys were really working hard to get people down here to, go into the businesses.
We were, and it was just, I think they were fatigued beyond this event only, because prior to this streetscape improvement, we had to rip up Entrada for another, I can't remember if it was water or some other type of pipe improvement under the ground. And so that was really disruptive. And before that was COVID. So it was just been one thing after another. They haven't had a chance to really recover from COVID. And we're really hoping that this project, and now that it's open, is going to just allow them to thrive. Bring more people, attract more investments, get more people shopping downtown, eating dinner, hanging out with their families. And the business owners are really looking forward to that.
Well, it's funny that you brought up COVID, because I almost forgot about that.
Right.
So this in the last 5 years, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened that, goes against business,
Yeah.
Every way possible, it was working against the business owner, but you guys did your part to get people down here.
That's what we do. We're here for the business community.
So what other projects you guys have coming up here with the city of Atascadero and the Atascadero Chamber?
Well, Rand, I got to tell you, we are entering our quiet season, July, August, September. We have just, we were with us last weekend at the wine festival.
Amazing, by the way.
That was,
amazing.
That was
oh
a
my
great
gosh.
day. But our next big event, actually, our next program, we like to call them programs, it's the Women of Influence North County program, where we celebrate women who are doing incredible work in North County. And that begins in July. We start accepting nominations, and then we celebrate in September or October. So that's going to kick off in the next couple weeks.
Wow.
Other than that, we're going to just focus on supporting our members, reaching out to them, seeing what challenges they're having, and coming up with new solutions and programs to address them.
Well, that's a great segue into my next question, is the membership for businesses down here. So tell me a little bit about that, and how does a business get involved and become a chamber member?
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
Well, we have a membership for every business, and we offer what's called tiered dues. So based on the package of benefits that you want to receive, which includes lots of marketing opportunities, lots of tangible benefits, tickets to events. Depending on how much of that you want, we have a price point for every size business, and those start at $345, and they go up to about $1,200.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that comes along with it. Even at the lower tier, you guys build a website. If somebody doesn't have a website, you give them some internet exposure.
Yeah, the Get Your Business Online program. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's so much value that our chamber provides that I don't see anywhere else, and we're really, really lucky to have received some grants to offer those programs. And but we got them because we listened to what the business community needed support with. And then we were really proactive in trying to solve those challenges that our business community faces, with the number one being marketing challenges. They're all.
So Josh, tell me a little bit about the area that you guys have behind the chamber for businesses to come in, utilize the space for a day, a week, a month, right?
Yeah, well, it's not as sinister as that. We have the area behind the chamber, but it is, we call it Bridgeworks.
Okay.
And it is a co-working space. And right now we have about 20 small businesses in there starting their business. Some are Silicon Valley satellite offices. And the idea is that we're providing them a space where they can start their small idea, potentially grow it, and then grow out of the office due to space limitations, and then open their business somewhere else in town or North County. So that is our goal, and it's worked to be a pretty popular office space. We have a waiting list for our private offices, but we do have a number of day desks. If you need a space to come work in because you're feeling cramped at home or just need to get out of the house, we have day desks available too, and it's a beautiful space. We're really fortunate to, again, get some additional grant funds for that, and it feels like a little Google inside. And we've got a snack wall and an espresso machine. It's a great place to work.
Now, do you guys help businesses kind of navigate through maybe an idea or a concept of a business coming into town? Do you help them do that?
We do. Lorelei from the city and us put together a how to start your business guide specifically for Atascadero, and it tells you 10 steps on what to do, step 1 through 10, on who to call, who to email, and how to get your business started. And if that's not enough support, we can pair businesses with other free resources such as SCORE or MCSC, which is a small business support center. And those have people that are experts in starting small businesses, and they will be happy to meet with anyone and provide them free advice.
Awesome. Well, Josh, I won't take any more of your time because there's a lot of stuff going on here, and if somebody's not here, I mean, they got plenty of time to get down here and enjoy all these events.
Absolutely, too. Come down, A-Town, get down. Come down and check it out.
A-Town, get down. So, Josh, where are you going to go next? What is your focus? Where are you going to go and get something to eat
Margaritas.
tonight? Margaritas is your
Mr.
take.
Q is doing margaritas to go, so you can get you purchase your margarita from him as long as you don't open it inside his business. Take it outside, and you can walk around downtown with it.
I think that's one of the beauties of downtown Atascadero.
You can't do that, and there's only 2 cities in California that you can do that in, and we are one of them.
Well, we want to make sure that we keep that down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, Josh, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great event, great time. Go out there and get down in Atascadero. Huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid.
And Deanna.
At North County Junk Removal, we are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We are down here in the city of Atascadero. We just got done with the ribbon cutting of the parking project here that's been going on for the last year. And we got Sean Logan here, which is a local resident, born and raised North County.
Yep.
You've seen all the growth out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Back in the day growing up, the North County in itself was just kind of like these little tiny towns, and to see everything that's grown so much and everything that's come to fruition, city of Atascadero definitely has a big celebration going on today.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, we all grew up in this town, right? You've been down here plenty of times, back when there was nothing across the street. There was just some small rundown buildings. Now you've got, 2-story, 3-story buildings here. You've got a restaurant, top bar. You've got, I mean, the downtown is just, it's popping.
Yeah, it really is blowing up. And to hear, what was it, Jim, who was talking about some of those 3-4-story businesses that's going to be coming in, that's the crazy part for me, is knowing what the city came from and where the direction it's going. That seems pretty big.
Well, I mean, so you're in a band, Rusted Stone, and so you've played some of these different, venues down here, right?
Right.
And so, so tell me about some of the venues that you've played here.
Well, we've played in Tent City. They're just across the street over there. They don't always have bands, but they're been having bands. And there's a new business actually called Decades Lounge here, where they used to be where the recounter room is. And I just spoke to the owners, Brian and Sheldon, and I've been in there, and they've done an excellent job of redoing it, putting everything up to code and specs. They have a stage for bands. They've got a permanent DJ booth. They've got beers on tap. It's a great. I'm looking forward to playing there.
Awesome. Well, cool. Hey, we're going to take a break because we got some more people coming on board. But thanks for coming on and hearing a little perspective from a local.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero. We just, city just opened up the downtown parking area, and we got Ryan, which is the project manager of this whole thing, right?
That's right.
So, Ryan, tell me, what was some of the hiccups and speed bumps through this last year and couple months?
Yeah, so there's always going to be stuff. I have to give a lot of credit to our design engineer. They did a great job of trying to get out ahead of most of that stuff, but anytime you open up a road that's been there for 100 years, you're going to find a lot of stuff underneath there. Actually, kind of right behind us, right in front of Sylvester's, almost the first day of digging, we were putting in new sewer as part of this project, and about 2 feet underground, right in that sidewalk, was a giant chunk of concrete, long chunk of concrete, and we were trying to figure out, what is this? Did they bury something? And it was the old curb.
The old freeway.
From the edge of the freeway, and when they built the new one, they just buried it. So there's stuff like that, all kinds of stuff like that that's just underneath the road here. The middle of the road is the original old freeway, and it's actually I've got a core sample in my office of the road out there in the middle, and it's about 12 inches of asphalt on top of dirt on top of 6 inches of concrete.
Oh, no
so
kidding.
it's a beast.
What does that look like compared to the nowadays technology?
Yeah, so now, you build a road now, and it depends on what the soil is underneath it, but usually you're probably, on most of our standard roads, you'd come in, you'd take out about 10 inches worth of it, and you'd put down base rock underneath it, and then 3 or 4 inches of asphalt on top. So it's just the age of the road, they just kept putting more and more asphalt. Every time it would fall apart, you just put more on top. So that's kind of what, it makes it great. The nice part is, instead of digging all the way through, normally with pavers, like we've got in the middle of the road here now, you would put a sand bed down and you have pavers on them, and the problem is they'll often settle. But here, we got 18 inches of asphalt under those pavers, so they're not going anywhere.
So Ryan, was there any headaches along the way that you guys had to do some kind of pivots on, that you guys had to make some changes? Or did this go pretty smooth?
I mean, construction-wise, for a project of this size, it went honestly really smoothly. I mean, there's always things. There's changes that came along, but our contractor, Souza Construction, and our construction manager, Philippine, they worked with the city. They killed it, honestly. Like, Souza is really experienced as a contractor. He's been around a long time. They do great work. They did great work on this, and then our construction manager managed it throughout. So all those little hiccups along the way, they were out ahead of. We'd find ways to, figure out solutions for them as we went. So there wasn't any massive deal breaker type stuff. And for a project this size in a downtown core, that's pretty awesome, actually.
So you guys still have a little bit more to finish up towards the north end side.
We do. Yeah, I mean, we're a few weeks out. It's 2-3 weeks out. So they're nearing completion up there as well. We're doing the biggest item of work we're working on right now is the crosswalks through Traffic Way El Camino intersection. And that's just tough because you got a lot of traffic at the intersection. So they're doing that in stages to keep lanes open. And then a little bit of paver work. We're waiting on power from PG&E right now. So the lights, we're waiting on that. We should have that hopefully soon.
I thought they were going to be on tonight.
I was hoping they were going to be on tonight.
So not?
But not. We don't have power to them still.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, what a great turnout for tonight.
It really
is.
I
mean, all these people. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of parking. There's plenty of room. Like we were talking earlier with Josh and the mayor of safety. Down here, and I think that was probably one of the main focus points of down here.
It was, and we're in public works, so after PD, we'd be the first ones to hear when some kid get hit in this crosswalk, and in 2020 we did speed surveys for doing the speed limits, setting speed limits, and the average speed at this location right here was almost 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, I
so
believe
yeah,
that.
and I get it. You're coming down. It was big, wide open, 80-foot wide road. Like, you don't feel like you're going that fast, but you are. Mm-hmm. And when you get hit at 40 miles an hour, especially a kid getting hit at 40 miles an hour, the chances of walking away from that aren't even good.
Right.
And now your speeds are 15 miles an hour.
Now, will there be a speed limit adjustment now with the parking here? Will there be posted stuff?
We've talked a little bit about that. The lowest you can sort of legally set speed limits. We're looking into that right now. But honestly, just the road itself sort of sets the speed limit.
Right.
Now.
With all the parking, everybody's cautious driving.
And it's kind of tight. It feels close. And so I find myself, I drive through it now. I feel like I'm going fast. I look down and it's like 18 miles an hour,
Right.
So it's just a different feel.
Awesome.
So,
well, Ryan, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, absolutely.
And hey, thanks for
Pleasure.
your work out here, man, because it looks awesome. And I think once people get past the newness of this, and the change.
Yeah.
That's probably where all the big and the complaints came from, was change.
It is, yeah. It's that's been the thing, but we've, I think once, keep talking, but once the landscaping and the pavers came in and people started being able to see what it was going to look like, you could see kind of the mentality of people change and get excited about it, and I love that about this town.
Right.
I've lived here for 15 years, and I love the people of Atascadero. If something works, and they're gonna embrace it.
Right. Well, it's a beautiful project, man.
Yep.
So
All right.
awesome. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
Hey, guys, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero, and we got parking open here, as they say it. Get down A-Town, and we got Susan Funk here, City Council. And what do you think about this?
I am so excited for this moment. We have been working for this for the entire time that I've served on the City Council.
Really?
And I started in 2018.
Oh, wow.
And we're getting public input, making sure we heard from everybody in the community, different folks, so that we could get everybody's best ideas in this project. And it is so cool to celebrate it tonight.
Finally, right?
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Well, I mean, the last year of construction is what most people saw.
Right.
And we finally got to that, are we there yet? Stage.
Right.
But now we're celebrating. We are there.
Right. You guys had
Look
to
at
bat
all
off
this.
some comments and some input and some dissatisfaction.
But and the thing about getting lots of input in the early phases of this project before we could shape it is that this project changed because of input of parents who pointed out where they'd get stuck in traffic. And so a traffic engineer was brought in who changed the left turn pockets and worked on the lane striping, and so that we could change the cycle timing of the traffic light at traffic way. Those little details that mean the traffic can flow through here and people can be comfortable driving through the area, and you can cross the street with your kid in a stroller and not be terrified.
Right, and that's the most important part.
Oh, absolutely. Pedestrian safety was the #1 goal for what we were trying to do. This is an intersection, and we're right here on El Camino by East Mall, which is a place where a lot of people have seen near misses, and we've had some terrible crashes with cars and pedestrians when cars are going fast and pedestrians are walking by on their, looking at their cell phones instead of the traffic, or just taking a long time to cross all those 5 lanes of traffic. That was awful.
Well, it's kind of scary because you got the high school across right here. You got the tunnel that goes underneath the freeway, and kids come over here after school, and so this is a very heavy traffic area for kids crossing over.
Right. So one of the key elements of this is just that you have 1 lane in each direction and a big space in the middle. The big space in the middle that's big enough for people to park an extended cab pickup truck comfortably. A lot of folks didn't realize that. The minute we got that, it's like, oh,
right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're a truck North County.
Exactly.
So,
well, we got a lot of folks who come into town from Creston, from Margarita, from Paso. Even we want the folks from Paso to come in here for dinner. And now you could park your extended cab pickup truck right there in El Camino, walk across to your restaurant, get some of Chef
Jeffrey. Gosh, you got that barbecue going back there.
That great barbecue.
Smells delicious. Right?
I bought his last ribs the other night. It was great. The last beef ribs.
So tell me, where did you guys get the inspiration for the way that this is set up down the middle?
Well, the key thing was to focus on what would it make to create safety for the kids and everybody else who crosses this street. And we got folks in, walkers coming from the senior center. We got people in strollers who are walking around the park. We got kids from the high school, and everybody needs to be able to cross the street safely. So that means you got to not have 5 lanes in a row to cross. And one of the places the staff found was in Lancaster. That was a community that was kind of undistinguished, frankly, before they did something cool with their downtown. They took a great, big, huge highway, and they put parking and pedestrian spaces and trees and benches and things in the middle of the road so that people could use it. And then folks, and what they discovered in Lancaster is it changed how people behaved as drivers. Not just that driving, in a way that made other people a little more safe, but they could see the person who was trying to make a left turn and they'd wave them. Go ahead.
A little more friendly driving.
Exactly. It brought out the courtesy of the community. We have that in Atascadero. We know how to be decent to each other. And when we create a space that invites us to be nice to each other, to see each other instead of trying to run each other over, then it's good,
Well, and then also it's important for them to slow down because, all these businesses here, you'll miss all these, wonderful small businesses that we have right down here in Atascadero.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about Chef Gregory. His barbecue is just a little bit off the street, and if you don't slow down, you don't see it.
Right.
But if you slow down a little bit, then you see the yogurt shop on the corner, and then back behind there's the barbecue. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
You get that smell as you're coming down El Camino.
Oh, the smell. Love it. I can smell it now. It's
awesome.
Just, love it. And I can tell you, as somebody who buys that barbecue, that taste is worth it. And then you got Mr. Q right here on the corner. And this is Atascadero. We can walk around the street with our margaritas.
That's the best part.
I'm doing that today, you know.
Awesome. That's what I like all about it.
We know how to create an environment where our people can have a good time, where we can be a community together. We can have, all manner of ages and experiences together. And I just love that we can celebrate being one community.
Awesome. Susan, thank you so much for coming on.
Great talking with you.
Thanks for what you do here with the city of Atascadero, and we appreciate your time with us on What's Up North County.
My pleasure. And I want to add one parting comment, and that's we added over 120 parking spaces to downtown and all of this other stuff, pedestrian safety, a cool environment for businesses at less than half of what it would have cost to build a parking garage for that.
Awesome. Well,
Which
great
would
job.
have done nothing. So
Great job. Guys, hey, we're down here in Atascadero. We are What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero, and it is kicking off right now. So if you're just tuning in, get on down here to Atascadero because there's so much stuff going on. It's going to be going on all night long. Well, at least until like 9-ish, 10-ish. But we got Alicia here with the pottery in Atascadero.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So, everybody said it. We've got Patrick Swayze. And
Everybody
Debbie,
says it.
Right?
Yep.
Tell me about your business.
So we are a community pottery studio. We do classes for adults and kids. We also have memberships. Our members get 24-hour access. And
You guys are open 24 hours?
just to members, not to the public. So if you join and you become a member, then you can come in whenever you want.
Okay, so tell me, what does it cost to be a member?
It's $185 for our beginning membership,
Okay.
and then $225 for our more production membership.
So is somebody there helping you,
No.
make things? Or?
These are people that work independently
Oh,
that
okay.
have either taken a class with us or done some open studios, and they want to work on their pottery practice. So they come in and they work on their own projects. It's a really strong community of people. Yeah, it's really cool.
Because you have a pretty big space over there.
Yeah, we have a really big space.
And
yeah.
so, from what it looks, you have shelves going all the way down both sides.
Exactly.
So
you need
have
tons of shelves with pottery.
What is the standard? What are people making? Like plates and cups?
So a lot of people are making mugs. Things become really popular. So right now people are making a lot of vases with built-in flower frogs. Do you know what those are?
No, I don't.
So there's the ikebana tradition of Japanese flower arranging, and you stick flowers individually. So people have been making vases with holes for the stems to go in. They're
Okay.
kind of hard to explain, but they're really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. So mugs, bowls, plates, sculptures, everything.
So Alicia, I guess I don't have to ask this, but
Yeah.
you've been doing this for a long time, right?
I have been studying art since I was a kid. I have a master's degree in drawing and painting, and then I got into ceramics when me and my family moved to England for a couple years.
Oh, fun.
And I did a 2-year program there and became obsessed with clay and was part of a community studio that really gave me a sense of purpose and community living in a foreign country without any friends, and my husband working all the time, my kids in school, and it was a dark time, but clay changed my life, made me happy, gave me a sense of fulfillment and purpose and meaning. And so when we moved back, I wanted to provide that for people.
Huh.
So I opened a studio, and then I opened one in Grover Beach and then one in Los Osos.
Oh, so you got
We
two
have
other
3.
locations.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
The idea is small community studios where people can get together. It's the idea of a third space. So you have your home, you have your work, but it's nice to have a third space to go to and meet with people, talk to people, work with your hands, be creative, and it's become a magical thing.
Is there a size dimension that, like, it has to be within?
Yeah, I mean, we have kilns, and the kilns are a certain size, so it can't be bigger than our kiln, which is like this tall and this big around.
So you can do like a big flower pot.
You could, but you
Possibly.
have a limit to how much you can fire with your membership.
Oh, okay.
And we're really about community, so people are mindful of other members having room to fire their work. So everyone's really considerate. If somebody has something really big, they can rent a kiln to fire it.
Huh.
But nobody really, everybody's thinking of everybody else.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What is the most unique, weirdest project that somebody has made?
Oh, that's a good question. I might have to think about that one. I mean, we've had a few inappropriate things made.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
sure.
thinking of one that's not safe for TV. But, you know, everybody just seems to like to make functional things. It's nice to make something with your hands, but then you can use it in your kitchen and in your everyday life and see it. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that these are all dishwasher safe after they've been...
Totally. Yeah.
What do you call that? Hardened? or
Fired.
Fired? or-
Yeah, you fire it twice.
Okay.
So you make something, you have to let it dry. Then you fire it in a kiln to about 1900 degrees. That's called bisque firing. Then you glaze it. And the glaze is it looks kind of chalky and not the color that you think it will be. Then you fire it in the kiln, and we fire to cone 5, which is about 2300 degrees. And once it comes out of the kiln, it's usually shiny and glassy. And then it's food safe and microwave safe and dishwasher safe, all the same.
And so what's the timing period for that?
Firing takes about 24 hours, but
Okay.
from start to finish,
Oh,
like
wow.
once you've made something, it's about 3 to 4 weeks. So it's not instant. It's
So you leave, you obviously you put your project in there,
Yep.
you leave, you know, watch or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You're back there to
Yep.
take it out because you're doing the whole operation.
Well, I have amazing staff that
Okay.
helps. I could not do this without my managers and my teachers and my husband. We have a full team of amazing people
Awesome.
that make it all work.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Alicia, how does people find you?
They can find us on Instagram, the Pottery Atascadero, the Pottery Grover Beach, or the Pottery Baywood. We also are online, so our website is our business name. You can call us. My husband actually answers the phone.
Nice,
which
that's
is-
important.
It's important. He answers
Right,
the
he
phone.
answered the phone this morning when I called.
Did he?
Yeah.
He always, I mean, if
I
he
don't know.
doesn't,
Actually, I don't know. It was a.
it was him.
Okay, good.
He's the only one that answers
Okay.
our phone. Kevin.
Yes,
He calls
yep.
himself Kevin the phone guy.
Yep, Kevin the phone guy answered the phone.
Yep, he's amazing. So
Awesome.
we're online. You can call us. You can drop in. I love when people walk in and look around the space. We have a beautiful garden outside. It's, you know.
With all the little knickknacks that maybe people forgot or
Yep.
didn't come back and
We have
get.
little snails
Yeah.
and little things hidden in the garden.
Oh, it's
yeah,
awesome.
It's really fun.
Awesome. Well, Alicia, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
Appreciate it.
having
I'll have to
me.
get down there and see if I can't make some pottery.
Yeah, come to date night.
Yes,
Super
ma'am.
fun. All right.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Have a good night.
All right, guys. Hey, we're out here at What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to What's Up North County. Guys, we're down here in Atascadero. We got the city just opened up downtown. The parking, it is amazing. We've got so much stuff going on. We've got a ton of people down here. Just get down here. Just come down. You can walk around with your cocktails, which is even a cooler spot. But we got Matt here with the Chop Shop. Matt,
what's up, everyone? How you doing?
And you look fly with us.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
This is my Vegas shirt. So
Vegas.
Once in a while, I bust it out. My wife does all my shopping. So.
Well, hey man, you are sparkling way above anybody else out here.
I'm the moving disco ball. You know.
Are you part of the disco ball thing tonight?
We are. In fact, yeah. We got a couple disco balls over at the Chop Shop. So if you've never been in there, we got one of the biggest ones in town. So
really,
I don't even know if that's a thing.
Well. And you're part of a disco ball too.
I am.
So just shine some lights on you.
Just trying to make people smile and have a good time. You know.
Awesome. Well, Matt, tell me about the Chop Shop. Tell me about the vision behind it, because you guys started a little bit of a portable action beforehand, right?
We did, yeah. We actually were going to be brick and mortar back in 2020, and COVID kind of changed that path a little bit. We pivoted, went mobile, and ran a mobile unit for a couple years, doing axe throwing throughout California. And then we had the opportunity to go all in and open up the Chop Shop here in town, and the rest is history. So we've been open a couple years now, and we're really excited for this project to be finished.
I bet.
And to get everyone back downtown and keep the thing growing, you know.
What was the vision like? What did you do before the Chop Shop?
Oh, man, that's a great question. I've done many things, but mostly in the staffing industry and business management, type profession. But we were inspired to get into the axe throwing gig actually on a family trip. So we were out we're in Arizona and had a family outing, just had an epic time, and came back to California, and it wasn't really here yet on the Central Coast.
Doing axe
throwing in Arizona, yeah. And my mom, who's in her 70s at the time, didn't really want to participate, was just going to watch. Well, she ended up joining in and was really good. In fact, she came in third place out of about 30 people, and I had to beat her in order to move on because she didn't raise me to be a loser. Oh, absolutely,
oh,
yeah.
Nice. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. And so we came back and we're on fire for it. And for us, my wife and I blended a family, so we're all about being intentional with our time and just trying to create memories instead of just buying stuff. So that's been a big motivation for us to create a space where people can come, they can unplug from their phones, they can focus on throwing sharp objects, get the dopamine pumping, maybe have a couple drinks, whether you like non-alcoholic options. We actually just launched a dirty soda bar, so we get a lot of really yummy things for the non-drinkers, and we get a lot of local beers and seltzers that we carry. So we support all the local breweries here.
How does that work, Matt? Obviously you have weapons, right? And people are drinking.
Sure.
How does that work? Does it ever get crazy?
That's a good question. No, it doesn't. We're a group booking thing, so people come in. They're usually there for an hour. We tend to monitor, people's consumption on site. So we do have some standard, policies in place. But, more or less, it's never been an issue, unless people come off the street crossfaded. We're trying to filter them out before they come in. But, all in all, I think it actually adds to the enhancement, makes people relax a little bit if they've had a beer. We don't serve hard alcohol. So, beers and seltzers, something to sip on.
Right.
So nothing too crazy,
So you have axes. Do you have stars?
Stars are actually illegal in California, so no, we do not. Yeah, but we do have throwing knives. So we have axes. We do throwing knives. In our facility, actually, we have about 17 different digital games you can play. So you're not just throwing it at a bullseye. We got zombies. We got tic-tac-toe. We got an emoji game. We even have a game you can upload images to our system and then throw axes at, like, say, each other's faces.
So like an ex-wife.
In theory, yes. We're very popular for divorce parties. Absolutely, yeah.
That's awesome.
Or your boss, if you're looking to do
yeah.
a team building event, put their mug up on there and have at it,
Have they ever
All for fun.
Have they ever done that? Has anybody ever done
Absolutely.
that?
Oh, it happens
really?
every week. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
absolutely, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Lots of fun. So we have a good time. We pump the music. If you've never been in there, we're a vintage auto-themed facility. So we get a lot of cool upcycled vintage, auto art and just front end, stuff like that. And just a cool, funky vibe, cool lighting. We're just trying to create a place for inspiration and for people to, let loose and have a good time.
So are you guys open 7 days a week?
Right now, we're 5 days a week,
Okay.
Wednesday through Sunday. During the week, we're open 5 to 10. On the weekends, we're a little bit longer hours, about 3 to 10 on Saturdays and 2 to 8 on Sundays. So, but we do private events during off hours. So if someone was looking to book and rent the whole place out, we do that a lot. We got some great catering options, drink packages, all that stuff. We even have a little piñata you can get for your birthday, and we pin it up to the target, and you can throw axes or knives at that as well. So lots of fun.
Well, we're going to have a What's Up North County
Absolutely.
event
When
down
you're coming
there.
in, let's do it.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, that sounds like a blast.
Absolutely. It's a lot cheaper than counseling.
Right. Yeah. But you guys got food down there, too, right?
We just have snacks. So we partner with a lot of the local restaurants, whether it's Kula next door, or Mr. Q's, or Street Side. Most of the places will deliver. So we have QR codes. You can order food right at your table, and they'll bring it over. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, it's awesome because of the fact that, with the restaurants that are around you, you got a couple restaurants, you got a couple breweries. So it's almost like a destination experience.
Absolutely.
For the North County. They can go and have dinner next door at Mr. Q's, and then cruise over for, axe throwing and some cocktails.
Absolutely. And during the week, we do date night specials. So we call it couples therapy sessions. So we actually partner with Mr. Q's Wednesday nights. They have a dollar wing night. So you can pair that with our couples therapy session and, go out and have fun. Wednesday nights, we're doing an awesome, we call it Wicked Wednesdays. So it's 40% off axe throwing. So it's an
really?
805 locals night, so we're really trying to promote that. So if you're looking for a wicked cheap date night or a wicked cheap team outing, looking to get together with the guys from the Bible study group, whatever, just come on in. You can book a reservation ahead of time. And so just trying to make it a really normalizing axe throwing, as a normal activity here locally.
Do you find that a lot of locals come down here, or is it a lot of more tourists coming through? How do they find you?
I think I think locals are where it's at, right? For us, we really want to be a local spot during the week. Weekends, I think we do get a lot of tourism in Atascadero in general. I think that's what we want more of, right? We need more people coming into town. So I think it's a mix, but we definitely get a lot of locals. We get regulars. We have leagues that we're doing on Thursday nights. So we have a co-ed league. Just a lot of different things to offer, for people to come in. We have memberships, so you can get a discount. So if you're a family that wants to come in, once a month, once a week, we have different packages and things to incentivize people. We're really big on pro-military, pro-police, nurses, teachers. We offer discounts for students, all of those things. So we try to offer a discount for everybody, and we're always doing fun promotions, trying to, make it work with everyone's budget.
Awesome. So, Matt, how does people find you? You got a website?
Yeah, if you go
medias?
you go to atownchopshop.com. That's our website. We're on social media. If you follow us, that's just A-Town Chop Shop, same deal. And yeah, just come check it out. You can book in advance. We do take walk-ins. We always recommend on the weekends to make a reservation just to, make sure you can make plans and you know what to expect.
Awesome. Matt, thanks for coming over.
Thank you very much.
Sharon,
nice meeting you,
I'll let you get out of here because
awesome.
you're lined up down there.
I got to get back to it.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right. We got the mobile axe trailer over there going, so that's another thing. If you're looking for that for private events,
awesome.
We got you covered.
Awesome. All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
Thanks.
Are you tired of looking at that worn out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Hey, what's up, North County? We're back down here in Atascadero. We got McKenna with Atascadero Youth Football and Cheer. And you guys got a lot of stuff going on. We got football and cheer season coming up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me about it.
So I am a teen coach for the intermediate cheer team, and my mom is the head coach and I'm an assistant coach. And my friend Tessa, she's also a teen coach. The teen coach program is like starting this year. And this year we have 2 intermediate cheer teams and 2 intermediate football teams.
Awesome.
And we also are hosting the expedition showcase, and it's like a competition at the high school. And Atascadero is hosting this year. It's where all the cheer teams go and they kind of compete, but everybody gets an award.
Very cool. So obviously you're a cheerleader.
Yeah.
So you're cheering for the Greyhounds.
Yes.
Now, right?
Yeah.
And so tell me about your experience coming up through youth football and what it means to you, and what girls should look for.
So I didn't actually cheer through the youth program at first, but my sister does. But I also cheered through the middle school, and they're such a good program. The youth leads up to the middle school program, and the middle school program leads up to the high school, and we get so many good girls. It's so fun. And this would be my 4th year cheering.
So wait a minute, what grade are you in?
I'm going into freshman year.
You're going into freshman year, but you said you didn't cheer for youth football.
Yeah, I didn't live here at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you did cheering for where you lived before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cool. So now, do you do any of the competition cheering as well?
No,
Is that a thing?
I don't, but the middle school did have a stunt team. We went to one competition and we won.
Wow. So what are you guys looking for? I know you guys down here, you guys have a booth down here. You're promoting, obviously, youth football and cheer.
Yeah.
Trying to get, people reeled in. What are you finding? Are you finding a lot of people, want to get their girls in cheering and being a part of it?
Well, we're still looking for signups. They're still open over there at the booth. But we also are looking for sponsors. And there's signups over there too. And then we also are taking donations over on the board.
Now, when you say sponsors, what do you mean by that?
So they donate money to the program.
Okay.
And they can also get their name on our football trailer with all the football gear and all of that.
So you guys go out to the football games with the youth football, right?
Yes.
And so you take the trailer with you?
I think so. I've never actually seen the trailer, but
Okay.
I'm always behind the scenes with all the cheerleaders and stuff.
Okay, so now you guys are starting summer. You guys are getting ready for football to start. I think everything starts here at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so now you guys are, where are you guys at with cheerleaders right now, do you think? You think you guys have quite a few?
I think so. We're looking for a lot more younger cheerleaders because we have some older ones, but we're also looking for intermediates because we need more because we're having 2 cheer teams this year.
So how many cheerleaders make up a cheer team for each intermediate team?
It kind of depends. I mean, we need more than at least 10, but since we're having 2, we should probably have at least 30 intermediates.
Okay. And so what is your job when you go to practice? Because you said you're cheering for Atascadero too, right?
Yes.
So how do you balance both of those? Cheering, because my daughter was a cheerleader, so I know there's a lot that goes into it. You guys put a lot of work into your performance, into your stunts. It's not just go there and show and go, hey. You guys got a whole program dialed in.
Yeah. So I basically go to cheer practice, and then right after cheer practice, I go to youth practice and I coach. And sometimes if I'm late, we have other coaches. A lot of us work together on everything. A lot of the teams practice together, and yeah. But whenever I get there, and I help.
Now, did you have a mentor when you were going, through and being young, not knowing anything?
We had some high schoolers come in and help us at the middle school, and they helped coach us. They cheered also through the high school, so it helped us teach us like how to get up into the high school.
And so now once you go into high school, that's a whole different game because you're doing more than just football, right? Are you guys doing other sports? What other sports are you doing?
So JV cheers for football and basketball, and varsity also does stunt, and anybody that tries out can make stunt, and then we go to competitions.
Are you a stunner?
I'm going to try out. It's my first year, but I'm going to try out, yeah.
Because that seems pretty scary.
It is kind of scary, but our high school stunt team actually won CIF this year.
Now, what does that mean?
They won, like, out of all the stunt teams in the county.
So you go to a competition amongst just the cheerleaders, right?
Yes.
And you guys compete with judges?
Yes.
With fans?
Yes.
So, like, everybody's there to watch you guys?
Yeah.
And what was that like?
I've only, like, watched a stunt game before, but it's really cool to watch, like, because every routine is, like, very organized, so everybody does everything, and if you don't hit the right count, you kind of lose a point.
So what are you looking for in a cheerleader? Are you looking for, like, size-wise, small? I mean, what are you looking for, like, when you're kind of searching out? Because, I mean, you look around here, there's a lot of little girls out here. They probably look up to you, with cheer outfit on. They want to be a cheerleader, right?
Yeah. It's honestly just the people that have the passion for it. Like, if they really want to be a cheerleader, that's a great thing. And if they want to sign up, they need to, because the passion is, like, what we're looking for. They want them to want it, if that makes sense.
Awesome. Well, McKenna, do we have anything else we want to talk about? Have everybody come down? Tell me.
I did bring you this.
Oh, awesome. Well, I was a Greyhound.
Really?
So I was born and raised in Atascadero, and I got my Greyhound Letterman's jacket, orange and gray.
Yeah.
Right? Can you rechant the song? The Atascadero?
Oh.
Orange and gray?
What?
No. Okay.
Represent.
Maybe they don't have that anymore. Maybe they got rid of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old.
Oh, yeah. Sure. You're not too old. Don't worry.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on and sharing with us. And
thank you so much.
How does people find more information about Atascadero Youth Football?
Atascadero Youth Football and Cheer.org.
Atascadero Youth Football and Cheer.org.
Yes.
Awesome. McKenna, thanks for coming on.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
It. All right, guys. Hey, we're at What's Up North County. We're down here in Atascadero. Come on down, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero, and the city just opened up the parking spots here. It is a beautiful downtown area. Get down here. We got Kevin with the 805 Board Shop down here. Kevin, thanks for coming on for one.
Oh, man, happy to be here.
Yeah. And tell me about your experience during this last year.
Yeah, well, getting right to it. It's been kind of rough. I mean, we'll be honest. The place got torn up. At one point, I couldn't see out my front window because there was so much gravel piled out there, doing the street work they were doing. But I kind of been a cheerleader for this from the beginning because I've been doing business here downtown for a long time.
Yeah, because you're down on Traffic Way.
Yeah, I was.
Right?
Yeah, for almost 10 years down there. And the new location, it used to be a pharmacy. It's a beautiful space, big windows, and if everything's set up properly, I think we're going to rock and roll, and I think the city just set everything up properly. So I'm feeling it. I think we're on the right track.
Well, I think they did really good with trying to get people down here. You
know what? If you walk just for this kind of grand opening of the downtown, the ribbon cutting and all, a lot of people down here. I've had a lot of first-time customers walking in my store just going, "What is this?" Discovering. And I think that's a trend we're going to see. I think we're going to see some really good energy and more of a hometown feel to Atascadero. And I think we need it.
Totally. So, Kevin, tell me what all you have in your shop there. Do you have more than just skateboards, or?
Yeah, we're selling Sarons now. We're doing e-bikes. We've got a full back shop for tuning snowboards. I mean, I'm the only guy doing stone grinds.
Oh, no kidding. Snowboards, huh?
Oh, yeah, I do full snowboard program. We do something different. We do not carry new snowboards. We carry new boots, bindings, etc. But on the snowboards, we buy, sell, trade decks only. We're the only guys doing it anywhere that I know of. I don't know anyone else doing it. And it really allows me to be able to hook kids up, get them to step up to what's next for them, get them on the proper size equipment. We've got probably 150 decks in the back. We can pull something out and make sure we get you sized properly. And torsional flex and other issues as far as how heavy you are. You get a guy that's a couple hundred pounds, you don't want to put him on something that a guy 80 pounds is going to be riding. So we take care of kind of getting you onto the right equipment. So we do that November through March, but we also do surf year round, and skateboarding is kind of meat and potatoes for us. That's a big part of what we do. But just to be really straight with you, what we're really about is we're a general store. And our mission has been from the beginning to not alienate anybody in the community. I mean, grandma's coming in and she's finding, that gift for, the housewarming party or whatever. We sell coffee mugs and candles and all kinds of stuff. And we really try to make sure we got something for everybody. All the essentials like socks and backpacks for back to school. And, we do Vans shoes. We got a whole wall of Vans. So it's kind of a broad program.
Yeah,
it's like an old school, Mayberry RFD, department store. And it should be, because that's what it historically was before we got there.
Well, how long have you been here in Atascadero, Kevin?
25 years, man.
25 years. Okay,
Yeah.
So you've seen the transition,
Yeah.
downtown here.
Yeah, man.
You've seen the in, the out, the up, the down.
Yeah.
And what do you think about today? What do you think about all these people? What do you think about all the businesses that are coming up around you?
Well, I mean, for sure. It's funny because people that have been here 25 years, they're squawking and banging drums, making noise about how it isn't like it used to be, and it sucks. And I've been hearing a ton of that. And yet, if they were to get out and walk through downtown and discover, home-baked pies and amazing, gifts for family and antiques and collectibles and clothing stores for men, women, kids. I mean, there's all this specialty stuff going on that you're not going to find at Walmart, bro.
All right.
That's what's so special about Atascadero. There's really not a corporate door down here. It's really mom and pop from one end of town to the other. I mean, we got Jamba Juice. We got a couple of things, that are chain oriented, whatever. A couple fast food spots. But really, man.
But mind you, Jamba Juice. I mean, it started at Cal Poly.
Yeah,
it was a project.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's also franchised and locally owned too.
Yeah.
So, and I go in there and I love it. So I got nothing but praise for it. But I'm just saying, you go into like some of the new restaurants that have popped up that are just so amazing, and they're local owned, and they're Cal Poly guys that have built them, and that are in there serving you. And I mean, I got love for it. I'm really proud of where I am and what I'm doing as part of this community. You don't know this, but I've also been running A-Town Park for the last almost 20 years.
Well, I was just going to talk about that.
Let's do it, man.
So tell me about that. That's right down the road as well, right?
Yeah, it's a total rite of passion for my wife and I. Audrey and I have been doing it for almost 20 years, and it's been a financial burden, frankly, for us. We've had to invest to keep it going, and we've gotten to the point where it's somewhat balanced and carrying itself. But the joy we get from serving kids in the community is insane, and we've created a place that you don't have to be a cool guy and with your elbows out, to come and celebrate what you want to do, ride in transition, learning new tricks, playing in the fingerboard park, hanging out and just talking to friends. It's a really important element of what we have here in town that I'm proud to say isn't anywhere else in the United States. We're one of a kind.
That's indoor, right?
indoor and outdoor.
Okay, so you have the outdoor area as well?
We do. The outdoor park is currently in the midst of a partnership renovation with the city of Atascadero. Technically, Andre and I are tenants serving the community with the cooperation of the city. So the city's coming back in right now and resurfacing the outdoor park and doing some stuff that's going to be really important to really up the experience for that intermediate advanced rider, not just the entry-level rider.
Well, I think it's really important to have stuff for kids to do. You know, I mean, we live in an area where, you know, there's events, there's, you know, drinking, but what's for the kids to do? You know,
You're
we
right.
need places for the kids.
I mean, let's be honest, if you look around, a huge percentage of what creates tax revenue is adult only. And that's fine, but we got to take some of that and we have to invest in the future. And that's what my store's about. I mean, you know, it's paradise for kids walking in that store. And that's what the park's about. And you should come and we should sit in the park and do this again because it's like Disneyland for kids. It's really cool, man.
Oh, my kids have been there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my son bought his first skateboard when you were down there on Traffic Way.
All right.
Went down there and it was just like an skateboard shop.
All right.
You know,
I
which was
appreciate
awesome.
hearing
Yeah,
that.
for
That's
sure. And
cool.
then, you know, you got the kids going down there. You got, you know, the indoor skateboard area. You know, and it's just a fun area, and everybody's really cool.
Has to be,
you know,
man.
I mean, everybody, even just the other kids in there, they're very respectful of the little guys.
Has to be. I mean, that is the mission with the park in providing it. And we strike out with some guys. Some of the cool guys that have been skating a long time, don't want to wear a helmet, and, you know, they're that guy. Sorry, bro.
Right.
This place isn't for you. I don't want to turn anybody away, but you're welcome as long as you follow the boundaries that we expect you to follow in order to allow every kid to feel safe. Every kid's got to feel safe, and there can be no threatening vibes when you're at A-Town Park, period. I'm super strict about that.
Awesome. Well, Kevin, one last question. Do you have a favorite restaurant here in town that you love going to?
I got a favorite bar.
Which one?
Cielo.
Cielo.
I love, you know what? And it's not because of any action or I just love the countertop. I love the bar. The guys are so chill and the drinks are always top shelf, and it's a great vibe in there. The food is really good too. But that'd be my favorite bar. Favorite restaurant right now? Gosh, man.
There's so many.
Yeah, you know what? This sounds lame, but Mountain Mike's has a great salad bar, bro.
Yeah, I heard that. I've never been in there.
The salad bar rocks.
I heard the pizza's really good too.
Yeah, pizza's really good. Yeah, no,
Awesome.
that place has good food. Anyways,
Awesome.
hey man.
Kevin, thank you so much, man,
Respect,
for coming
bro.
on.
I appreciate
so
you
where
having
can
me.
people find you? Are you online?
Well, atownpark.com.
Okay.
That's online. 805 Board Shops, Instagram, and Facebook only.
And then right here, almost at the corner of Traffic Way and El Camino.
Yeah, man. Right across the street from the Carlton.
Awesome.
Right downtown.
Yes, sir.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming
brother.
on.
Right on. Take care.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we'll be right back.
Are you tired of looking at that worn out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero, and we just did the ribbon cutting for the downtown parking project, and but it's closed right now because there's a lot of people down here, and we have Marin Vineyards down here. We have the Marin of Marin Vineyards.
Yeah, hello everyone.
This is awesome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing time to be part of downtown Atascadero. It feels like it's up and coming, and it's cool now.
Well, born and raised in Atascadero, I mean, I think it was always cool, but it just wasn't anything to do.
Yeah, I think, I like to say people were thirsty. They wanted something to drink. They wanted something to eat. People like to enjoy where they live, and Atascadero is really providing that.
So tell me, you just moved to Atascadero, about a year ago, maybe?
I just opened about 10 months ago.
Okay.
So I've been living here in Atascadero about 3 years, and I'm able to walk downtown from where I live. And I saw the spot open for lease, and I thought, what the heck? Let's try it. Let's do a tasting room here.
So are you the winemaker also?
I am.
No kidding.
So I'm the namesake. This is a project my parents actually started. So I was 7 years old when the vineyard was planted, and the vineyard is actually in Lockwood, so about 45 minutes north of here. But since I lived here in Atascadero, I wanted something a little bit closer to me, and I feel like Atascadero is my community now, and now I'm taking it on. It's something my parents, they were super super of, and I'm the winemaker. My parents are still involved. My mom, she's a viticulturist and vineyard manager, so she helps with the grape growing. My dad's a numbers guy, so he helps me with budgets, and I make the wine.
So you're the only one out of the vineyards that had any type of production?
So for my family, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And so, because I know where you guys are at, out there, Lockwood, out between between the Mission and Lake San Antonio.
Yeah, so we can see Lake San Antonio from our house, and there's actually water out there now, so you can go check it out.
Was an interesting story. About a year ago, we went out to the Mission because we were staying out at the lake, and went out to the Mission, and we were going to come back, and where that location was at, which was right next to the store.
Yes, the
well,
Lockwood
unbeknownst
store.
to us, was not open. But there was a bunch of people there. Hold on, this gets even better. So there was a bunch of people standing outside. So we're like, oh, okay. So we pull in, and somebody comes out, and she goes, "Are you guys here for the store or the wine tasting? Because the store is closed." And we go, "Well, I guess we're here for the wine tasting then." And so we went in there, did some wine tasting, met some really cool people, bought some wine, and it was a great experience.
I love that. So you've been to our OG spot.
Yeah, you guys were moving the next week. Literally that weekend, and we stopped in there. There was a gentleman that he was number 3 with SpaceX.
Oh wow!
And I actually got that on video because I'm like, I got to hear this story. And so he walked into Elon Musk's office, got a job, and he was number 3 on the totem pole with SpaceX.
That's amazing. Honestly, you never know who you're going to meet in Lockwood. We do get a lot of tourists who go to the Mission or people who go to the lake. But yeah, you never know who you're going to meet in Lockwood. But it is middle of nowhere.
I know it because I was asking her. I said, "How do you get?" I mean,
you can't have pizza delivered. So
no.
That's
Well,
the
when
downside.
the lake was dry, you didn't have a whole lot of cars going by. You had the people that live in Lockwood, which is 5 people, right?
Pretty much.
So how does people find you in such a remote area?
So we had a lot of local support, local community. Lockwood was just, one of those places where everyone knows your name, everyone knows your neighbors. And we were the first tasting room in Lockwood. And now the area is really starting to grow and gain some traction. There's a lot of beautiful properties out there. And so people were starting to discover it. And I feel like we were the pioneers to kind of bring people there and really offer some great wine. And the story was that we offered free wine tasting, and it is, if you are driving all the way out to Lockwood to see us, you deserve free wine. And if you're lost, then you definitely deserve free wine as
right?
well.
I mean, two great concepts.
Basically.
So tell me about what you got here. We've got a, what do we got here?
So that is my sparkling Viognier.
Sparkling, okay.
Yeah, so this is my top seller. Viognier is the one white varietal that we grow on our property, and it's very versatile. Sparkling was just kind of a fun experiment that I tried, and now it's our best seller. This is a pet nat style, meaning we bottle it while it's still fermenting, so just naturally carbonated. Viognier is just known for its aromatics, so lots of like honeysuckle, nectarine, stone fruit in there. Super refreshing for summer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then what do we got over here?
So this one is a blend called Grit and Grace. So this is a blend of the two red varietals that we grow on our property, Cabernet Sauvignon and Malbec. So Cab, Cab is king in our area, and that was kind of why we decided to plant Cab, is because we know we could sell it, we can grow it. We're very similar growing conditions to Paso. And then the other varietal that we have planted is Malbec, which is a Bordeaux varietal, but it doesn't have a ton of popularity. People don't quite know about it, but I love Malbec because it's got a lot of fruit character. It blends really well, and so that was kind of another kind of like, let's try something new, something different. And so this is a blend of the two varietals.
And so are these your only two options that you guys have, or do you have
So
others?
we have a 100% Cab, 100% Malbec. My Viognier, I do a bunch of different styles. We do a sweet Viognier, a late harvest. I have a barrel fermentation Viognier as well. And then I've got a Syrah. So the Syrah is not from our vineyard, but we live in wine country where there's so many beautiful vineyards. So starting to outsource a little bit, to help supplement the tasting room.
So how's the move been from out there in Lockwood to Atascadero? Tell me about that.
It's been amazing. Atascadero has been super supportive. The community has just been like, oh, what's this? What's new? And they keep coming back. Like, we have so many repeat customers. The wine club that we started, I don't know, it's starting to feel like family. These people really want to support these small businesses. So it's been really beautiful to meet everyone, and we get way more foot traffic here in Atascadero.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
sure. Now, do you guys still have your free tastings, or what does your tastings cost here now?
So now we do tastings for $20, or if you buy $40 worth of wine, it's free. Or if you're a wine club member, you can do a tasting or a glass of wine for free anytime you stop by.
And I mean, what's the status, the statistic of somebody coming in, doing a tasting, and not buying something?
It's
probably
pretty low. Yeah, we hardly mention the tasting fee just because people fall in love with all the wines, and they usually come home with at least 2 bottles.
And what days are you guys open and hours?
So we're open Thursday through Sunday. We have book club every other Thursday, which has been a fun thing to get people in. And Thursdays are from 4:30 to 8. Fridays and Saturdays, we do 2 to 8 p.m. So we are staying open a little bit later because we know that, hey, we're downtown. People want to come grab a glass of wine before dinner. And then Sundays, 1 to 6.
Awesome. Well, Maren, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for bringing over and sharing a little history with us. And I'm going to let you get back over there because it's going to be, it's popping off right now.
Yeah, people.
A lot of people.
Like I said, people are thirsty.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, cheers.
Awesome. All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're down here in Atascadero, and we're having a lot of fun down here. There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's tons of people. The parking is open, and all the businesses are ready for you to come in and check them out. We got Jose down here. DJ what?
DJ Rama.
DJ Rama.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have is that your music going on over there?
A little bit of that, a little
Awesome.
disco, a little, 80s freestyle, bringing back all of the good songs, from back then. So
I know I talked to you before. You get a little whoop whoop.
Yeah. I love scratching. I think that's what brings in that height, that energy, and all the kids love it too. I think that's the fun part, just doing what you love and just scratching it live, really.
How many you get going at the same time?
Oh,
you
man.
Get 2, 3
I could try 2, maybe do a little back spins and a little elbow here and there. I've been practicing for about 17 years now, so it's been a while. Yeah.
So you've been DJing and scratching for 17 years?
Yeah, 17 years.
What was your inspiration?
Honestly, just music, man. I had a coach who told me, don't let the music die. And ever since then, I just love that music, feeling that passion. Just when you feel that inspiration of music, whether it's listening to your favorite playlist on, before your football game, right? That's where it started. Just listening right before, getting your mind right. And I think just the music in general is like something that we can't let go, like the 80s, the 70s, and I love that. We're hearing all this good music because we're bringing that back, and I think that's what it's about, especially with community, right?
Well, it's funny, guys. I always talk about music and talk about, today versus like this, all this music you're playing. This was from my time, right? When I was a kid. And it's still a thing now for my kids. The younger generations, they're all listening to Michael Jackson, Ozzy Osbourne, Def Leppard. I mean, they all know about the old 80s and 90s music.
You know what? And that's where it started. My mom was cooking. I was 14-year-old me, got my first deck, put in a speaker, and I was like, I'm gonna spin her favorite music. She likes, her freestyle 80s, Debbie Deb. You got a little bit 2 Live Crew here and there.
Oh yeah.
But we always listen to all the oldies, all the old school music, and I love the fact that we're having all these nice classic cars here because it goes with, hand in hand with everything we got going on today.
Right?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite jams to mix up and scratch on?
I like the Bee Gees. You can't go wrong with that because the crowd just goes crazy.
The Bee Gees?
Yeah, man.
No
and
kidding.
My favorite one to hit at a wedding is Let It Whip. That's one of the classics. Whoop, there it is. I think that's
Whoop.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the bass just brings that energy. But also, Friday nights, we started doing DJ nights here, a little dance, light jazz for Mr. Q. So he does Latin fusion, Latin cuisine, and he just wants to provide this ambience for Atascadero. And that's where we connected. He's like, hey, I like your music. Maybe we could do some light jazz. And then towards 8, 9, let's do some light drinks and some light appetizers, and we'll open the dance floor. And that's when I feel the crowd, and we'll go with the flow,
What kind of people you get in there? I mean, you get a lot of people there on a Friday night?
Friday nights are always busy. Somehow, hit and miss, but it's always busy, like somehow, And I think just when we promote on Mr. Q's Instagram, Facebook, and just their connection with the Chamber of Commerce too, a lot of the Atascadereans come out and they just go in there. They enjoy the poblano soup, which is a staple in there. You got to have that. And also the enchiladas. So you get a variety of folks coming in here. You get some tourists here and there as well. Some people come up and ask for a song, and I love that. That's what it's about. It's for the people, So playing their favorite song while they enjoy their favorite drink as well. I think that's fun too.
Can you scratch any country songs?
Oh, I got country songs too.
Yeah?
I've been doing a few in Paso, San Miguel, and all across North County. So I get a lot of country songs. I got my Luke Bryan playlist on the back. I got a few, hit wedding dance songs. So
awesome. What do you got on gear for tonight?
You know what? Tonight we're just gonna finish up outside, and if there's folks inside, we're gonna, spin a little 70s, 80s, a few Bee Gees, disco fever. I think that's gonna be fun. I got a few folks out there already having a few drinks, and I think they'll enjoy that too.
Awesome. So, Jose, how does somebody find you for? Obviously you're you accept people for weddings, for everything, right?
Yeah. So you can find me on DJ Rama Instagram, for example, at DJ_RRAMA Rama. It's pretty short for my last name, Wadarama, which is very long. But you can find my Instagram. You'll find everything. You'll find my email, my phone number, my contact, and just how to connect with me. I'm pretty easy to find, too. So.
Or just come down here to Mr. Q's on the weekends, huh?
Come see me Friday at Mr. Q's. Sometimes I'm at Ancient Owl, which is fun.
Right up the street?
Yes, sir. So, just being around Atascadero, it just gives me that vibe of community and really what the folks want to listen to, So I kind of just bring that back. And I just listen to my playlist. What I do is I record my playlist and I study it when I get home. So I'm like, on the way, for example, to my mom's house or somewhere, I'm driving, I'm listening to this song, the playlist, and that's a good spot for a country song. That's a good spot for 80s song. So I'm always doing my thing. It's kind of what I love to do. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jose, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
Yes,
I love what you guys do.
Yeah, we
Keep
appreciate
it up, man.
it.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, for sure.
That's awesome.
We love being here. Love downtown Atascadero, man.
And come see Mr. Q.
Come down here to Mr. Q's and come on down to Atascadero because we guys got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Food,
It's alive
drinks,
now.
And you can walk around, with your cocktails and
or some nice wine.
Get some
Marin's
wine.
I'm a member at Marin's too, so I'm glad you got that.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you, Randy.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County, and we will be right back.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to What's Up North County, and we are wrapping up this event with What's Up North County. We've been down here broadcasting, had a lot of great interviews, had a lot of great talk experiences, and this event down here, Lorelei, is amazing.
It's kind of off the charts. It's kind of
really
beautiful
is.
to see, yeah.
It really is,
Yeah.
and I mean, we're far from anything stopping down here.
Oh, yeah.
But
just getting started.
It's just getting started, and so you had a little bit of the feel today, right? We had you on at the beginning.
Yeah.
And so then you walked around, got a little, kind of blood going through your system a little bit more. And what's your overall feeling of this?
I think this is the start of something good. You kind of alluded to that. What's going to happen now, hopefully, is that people will discover what we have to offer here in downtown. If you've been sitting up in your house, up in the hills for a while and haven't been downtown, hopefully people kind of think, this was a great experience. I might do it again next weekend or the weekend after that. And I'm hoping that the word just gets out and the feel just gets out, and all of a sudden, weekend after weekend, we have a reason for our businesses to stay open later, and we have a reason for the synergy to kind of move forward, because it's just been a sleepy kind of existence for a while, and I don't think there's a reason to do that anymore. It could be a party every weekend if we wanted it to be.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
A mellow party.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's, the general consensus with all the businesses that we talked to today, I mean, they were all like, it was rough. There was some times, but the city of Atascadero did really everything that they could.
Oh, good to hear.
Bring people in and, have people come into their business versus it just being vacant the whole time.
I'm going to say that Sousa Construction and Philippine Engineering, who managed and did all of the work here were so good with the community. They were flexible and they were intuitive to what people needed. School was in. It was a nightmare with drop off and pick up for a while, but it always is. So they got people through. They were flexible about spring break and hustled when they needed to. They did work late at night when they knew something big was happening. So for them reading the community and being part of the community, and the people in the community were pretty cool with them too, because it's really easy to be mad at the guy who's digging up the street. But everybody was really cool. Everybody behaved beautifully.
Right, and you can finally kind of take a little bit of a little deep breath.
That's what tonight is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Is it really?
It does, yeah.
Do you feel like that weight is off your shoulders?
Well, sure. And just this event, are people going to come? Yes, they did. Is this going to be a great time for everybody? Yeah, it is. And everyone's doing it, and everyone's out supporting it. So even if it was a hard existence for a while, I think people are supporting the businesses, which was the whole point of it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we had Jim Lewis on earlier, the city
Yeah.
manager, and I'm not sure if he was supposed to let me know about this, but the 4-story building.
Oh, yeah.
With going in back here.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple other places.
Yeah.
So Atascadero, this is far from over.
Well, we like to say it, and it's true. I've done downtown revitalization for a profession for a while before coming to the city of Atascadero, and public investment in an area signals to the private investors that this is the place to invest. So this wasn't just we should do a cool streetscaping project. This was a message and a call to people that Atascadero is ready for some momentum. We don't want to grow to be unrecognizable, but there's opportunities here on our sleepy park to bring up the energy level a little bit, and maybe some of the offices can go up on the second floor and the restaurants on the ground floor, and we can just kind of start doing things a little bit more vibrant like.
So by adding these parking spaces like this, does this bring anything more opportunity to the city, grants, tour? What all does this mean for the city of Atascadero?
Well, if you've been to our downtown, you see that it can be sleepy. We've got some dentists and doctors, which is lovely, and it's why it's very peaceful. There's kids riding their bikes down here, learning how to ride their bike, which is exactly what my son learned to do when he was 4 or 5. But what it means to have 130 new parking spaces in your downtown is that all the businesses that come in, they don't have to provide parking. We've waived that. So if you're a business owner, you don't have to spend 20% of your property lines, carving out room for parking. So now this parking lot next to Malibu Brew is all available for development, whatever that looks like in the future. Any underutilized property right now can be built out in a way that doesn't have to accommodate all the parking, which is kind of great because we've got a creek behind it, hard to access, Sunken Gardens on the front, so it just gives us more opportunity and is more of an incentive for businesses to come here.
And you get to be on the front lines of all the businesses knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's actually a pleasure. I didn't know that would be part of my job, but I approved the business licenses, so I get to meet everyone one-on-one at the counter, and I usually have a card that's like, thank you for choosing our community and welcome to Atascadero. And I don't know that everybody in my position in other cities gets to do that, so it's nothing I ever thought I'd be doing, but it's probably one of the favorite things of my job, and I get to follow them through their journey. And when they're struggling, I get to kind of say, you might want to talk to, someone who just went through something like this, or what other businesses could support what you do in our town.
But you also have to keep a lot of secrets, too. I've noticed that when you come on the show. There's a lot of things you can't tell us that you want to.
Yes.
I can feel like it's right at the tip of your tongue.
Always, but I learned the hard way that you can't count your chickens before you hatch, but you can't even count the businesses until the ribbon is cut, because even if the lease is signed and it's 100% positive, there's a bankruptcy in the building and it goes up for auction, and then something comes up and you got everyone's hopes up, and that's the worst thing you could do for people. So we just wait and we ride it out. I can be excited about it inside, but I can't talk about it until it happens. Yeah.
So what do you think Terry's doing right now? She's not here. She's probably, hi, Terry.
She is totally watching to make sure we nailed it. We nailed it, Terry.
Absolutely. But she's got to be, wishing she was here.
She is. She's been chomping at the bit. She's been texting me. So even though she's on vacation, she's working. She's a hustler.
Yeah, well, she's on vacation, which she deserves.
Yes.
I mean, you guys do a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on. I mean, you guys are nonstop here.
Yeah.
Josh mentioned you are now kind of going to your slower time of the year.
Yeah.
But then you'll pick back up during the, October?
Oh, yeah.
Through the end of the year.
Yeah. That's more of a chambers thing. I don't know that we slow down until development slows down, which is when it starts to rain.
Yeah.
So we see a lot less construction and building permits going through at that time, but the chamber is just always in high gear, and now they get to chill for a little bit.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's good.
Well, Lorelai,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much.
And
Yeah.
we really appreciate, Visit Atascadero, City of Atascadero being a sponsor of What's Up North County. We love being here. We love, being a part of this, interviewing some awesome people. So,
Well, we
thanks for
love
coming
you,
on.
what you do, and bring this to the people. I'm a resident first, and watching this is one of my favorite things to do. I find out so much about what's happening. Cool music. I have added a lot of new people to my playlist because of you guys. So good stuff.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Eric wants to have a dance party. So
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but
maybe
we're
there's
doing it.
We got a dance party right behind us. Yeah.
Woo!
So there you go. So the dance party is happening right behind us, right here in the Sunken Gardens. So we got people down here. Now it's time to go have fun.
I love it.
And what's the saying down here? A-Town.
Get down.
A-Town.
Woo! A-Town, get down.
This looks like we got the dance party going on right here. Oh my gosh, Lorelai, this was so awesome.
It's fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're ecstatic about
Yes.
what happened here.
I'm going to
today.
go party right now.
Where are
I
you
can't
gonna
wait.
go? Where are you going first?
I am going to meet my friends at Ancient Owl, and then we're going to head over after I clock out. of
9
course.
o'clock. 9 o'clock
And
is
then-
the time.
oh, after I clock
9 o'clock's
out.
the time, Terry.
And then we're going to the Decades Lounge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for
Awesome.
coming on, and we appreciate being a part
Thank
of
you.
it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, we're What's Up North County. We're downtown at Atascadero. We're wrapping this up. Guys, get down here. Come check this out. There's plenty of parking. Don't be afraid of it. There's room. Bring your trucks. Everything is here. Come down and enjoy some of these awesome businesses. We're What's Up North County, and we're out.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.